think I've just sorted it. Potentially, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Check YouTube. I don't understand what's happening. Bashing on Primal as a thing here. Unfortunately so. Okay, Twitch can hear me. Twitch can hear me. What about YouTube? The YouTube stream is live. Just let me get there to see if the sound is working, because I have no YouTube chat open at the minute. OBS only gives me Twitch chat right now. It doesn't give me YouTube. It doesn't give me YouTube. Okay, Twitch can hear me. YouTube can hear me. Sorry, YouTube can hear me. Okay, what is going on with the video though? The video looks tiny. YouTube viewers, is the video super tiny for you? Is it just like a tiny box in the middle of the screen? Is that what you guys can see? Or is it full screen for you guys? Hang on, let me reload YouTube. Let me see what's going on. Whew. You can hear me, video okay. Yeah, wait, Nathan, is that it's just a tiny box on screen? It is a tiny box on screen. Why is that a tiny box on screen? What about Twitch? Is Twitch full screen? Wait, it's a small box for some, but it's a full screen for some. Beta plugins, everybody, beta plugins. Yeah, TLDR, what is going on is OBS has released a beta plugin, which basically allows me to stream everywhere all at once. I don't have to use a third-party website for it or anything like that. I have to render all the streams locally. But, of course, with it being a beta plugin, there are going to be some issues. That is basically what this stream is. We're just kind of fault finding, fixing issues. We'll basically be doing some gameplay once we get all the streams sorted. Until then, please bear with me and please help me with these issues. It's like any issues you guys experience, please let me know so I can get them sorted. Just so, you know, in the future, it's going to be a lot better, basically. Right, okay. It seems to be there are multiple streams going to YouTube for some reason. Stream right now. Okay, so the only streams live is Twitch, TikTok, YouTube, Horizontal, and Twitter. Those are the only streams right now. So, why is the video feed a bit screwy? Why is the video feed a bit screwy? At least we sorted the sound issues out. We have sorted the sound issues out. Let me just pop out the YouTube chat so I can see that. There is no Prime sub alerts. I will get on that. Wait, there's no Prime? There should be. Who is the Prime? Who is the Prime sub? Let me replay that alert. There should be. It might just be a little quiet because I turned the alerts down. Right, what was I going to look at? Oh yeah, Canvas. Oh, why are you just like not showing? It's like I think it's going to be an issue slightly related to the canvas, but I can't get into the settings there. Bear with me. Yeah, so it is on default, so that's fine. The correct canvas is applied. Canvas settings when I get in there. So that's vertical. I don't want vertical. I want the normal. Output. Vertical's the only one made. I wonder if that's why. Because that's saying it's outputting to YouTube. Right. Anyone on YouTube? Were you in the previous stream? Were you in the previous stream? Did you guys have full screen on that? Or was it still pretty dead? Because, I mean, that is saying default canvas, which it should be. So it should be showing the full picture. You love your OnlyFans shirt? Nice, Zach, very nice. And hello, Lunic and Celestial. It was full screen before, so nothing's changed. So if it was full screen before and it's not full screen now, this is probably going to be an issue with going live. This is probably going to be an issue with going live. Okay. So it could just mean that I need to restart the stream again, but I don't know if that will fix it. Tell you what I will do. Let me change back to the intro screen. Don't worry. Right, where are we? No, that's gone vertical. That's gone vertical now. Why has that gone vertical? YouTube's just gone vertical. That shouldn't be vertical. And we're on the starting soon screen, so YouTube shouldn't even be seeing the camera right now. Okay, there it is. Why is it doing the vertical stream? So I know why it is. Like I know what's going on, but it doesn't seem to want to fix itself. Like the YouTube stream right now should be horizontal, right? It should be 16 by 9, same as all my videos, the Twitch stream, and so on and so forth. But for some reason, it seems to be going through as a vertical. Nah, it's not going to be 3 hours of this, Wilson. Yeah, see, it's still showing as vertical for me. Let me try it on a normal YouTube player instead of just looking through the the stream screen. Like, as long as we can get this little bit sorted, we can start. Yeah, so it's full screen there. It's kind of jumping around. Nah, it's not going to be 3 hours of this. Okay, yeah, it's showing full screen on YouTube. Yeah, so everyone refresh on YouTube and it should be fine. Should be. We hope. Okay. So that seems to have helped there. Which means I think we're good to go. I think we're good to go. So YouTube can hear me. YouTube can see me. It's not vertical. It is actually full screen. Right. The only other one is Twitter, but I assume there is no issues on Twitter because no one's pointed that out. Let's have a look-see. Just open that up. Yeah, that's not working. No, that's the old one. That's the old one. That's no good to me. I need the new one. Okay. Open new. Are we good? Are we good? Okay, that is full screen. That is full screen. Let's pop the chat out. Crystal says that Twitter is good. Hey, we're getting there, guys. We're getting there. We might be able to start gaming in just a moment. Now I've got the Twitter chat open as well. I really wish OBS would actually include them in the little plugin, but, you know, who watches streams on Twitter, you'll be amazed. You'll be amazed. Like, I see people stream on Twitter where they have, like, 100 on YouTube or 100 on Twitch, and then on Twitter they have, like, 2,000. You'll honestly be surprised. Hey, cool. What's going on, bro? How are you, dude? Oh, some good coffee, man. We need that. We really need that. Right. Okay. I think we are finally done with the setup, which means I can now move on and do a little explaining for everybody. So. Obviously, I've already briefly mentioned, this is going to be a little bit of a tech issue stream. We are going to have some problems. We are going to slowly fix them as we go. Any issues you experience, by all means, please point them out. That could be double audio, really laggy streams, horrible quality, streams just randomly dropping. It could be messed up overlays, messed up alerts, super loud, super quiet, so on and so forth. Anything and everything. Like, if you feel it might be an issue, then shout it out to me, okay? Because we are going to slowly go through them. Another thing to point out is the alerts you see on screen. So right now we only have the chat like right here where my finger is. Right now that is Twitch chat only. Okay, that is Twitch chat only. Because the OBS update is still only a beta, they don't allow me to combine the chats into one overlay. So right in front of me, I have the Twitter chat, I have the YouTube chat, and then I have the Twitch chat. Okay, I've got all 3 chats in front of me, but you guys will only see the Twitch chat on screen. Right now, there is nothing I can do about that, unfortunately. We have to wait for OBS/Stream Elements to update it on their end, because right now, as I say, we are using a beta plugin. Otherwise, this wouldn't be possible. It's only possible on the beta. Another thing to note, okay, is the alerts. So if I just quickly replay one for you guys, let's replay that one. There we go. So this alert right here, you will only see that for Twitch currently. Zach, thank you for the super chat, dude. So yeah, so like how Zach just gave a super chat, we currently don't have an alert for that, unfortunately. We will do on the next stream. So what I need to do is I tried to do this the other day, but Stream Elements was being really mean about it. I need to basically copy my alert over and then just change it from like sub to super chat and so on and so forth, and then have them all on OBS at the same time. So that will be fixed for the next stream. It's just not for this one. So alerts will be fixed soon. The other thing that I need to do is I need to sort out the YouTube bot. So what I mean by the YouTube bot is like how on Twitch we have the commands like !Discord, or !Lemon, or !Truth, and so on and so forth. I need to copy them over to YouTube as well. Okay? And then, once all that's done and everything's working, we're then going to slowly work on getting the guild store up and running on YouTube as well. Okay? So there's gonna be a lot of stuff happening moving forward. It's gonna take some time to get everything sorted. Obviously, when it comes to the Twitch stream, we've been working on that for years and years and years, right? We've been adding little things, we've been tweaking little things, adding YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, everything else into it. There are going to be some little issues, like the vertical stream. So YouTube had 2 streams not long ago. That was the vertical when you're on mobile, and TikTok. That's not working for me right now. So I don't know, like for some reason when I ended the stream and restarted it, it just killed the vertical stream. But again, that's a beta issue. We'll eventually get that sorted. Okay. I think that kind of covers everything. Oh, don't you guys just love 20 minutes of issues? It's great, man. I still need to play Kadalka. Yes, I know. YouTube hates other streams happening. YouTube actually doesn't care about that, Lunac. So YouTube don't care if you stream to other platforms. The one that used to do that is Twitch. But now they don't care either. They let you stream to other sites. That's why everyone is suddenly streaming anywhere and everywhere, basically. Oh, there is one other thing I should mention. It's only a small thing, though. It's only a small thing. With streaming to all these different sites all at once, okay, the easiest way would be to do one stream to like a server and then have that server stream everywhere else. We can't do that with this beta plugin. So what is happening is my PC is essentially running 4 streams at once right now. So I'm streaming to YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, and Twitter. So 4 separate streams all at once. That means my PC resources are heavily being abused right now. So for the time being, we're going to be playing the PlayStation 5 version of Metaphor. My first time ever playing it, so it's going to be fun.
Did you know that Bart's murderer worked at a bar? He's a bartender.
No dad jokes. No dad jokes, please. Oh man. But yeah, so we're gonna be starting off with PS5 games. Okay? Just because if I was to do a PC game, I feel like things would go very, very badly. Okay? I feel like things would go absolutely horrendous if I was to stream a PC game. So we are going to just start off nice and slow. The only thing being done on the PC right now is the stream. So hopefully there should be no issues with that. Moving forward, when we try a PC game, then we'll see. Then we'll see. There might be cause for me to upgrade my PC in the future, but for now, we're hopeful. Okay, we're hopeful. Why not stream to my OnlyFans as well? Wrong sort of content. I'm not ignoring anyone. Doubled on all alerts. Wait, the alerts are doubled. The alert shouldn't be doubled. Hang on. Let me replay this. The alert shouldn't be doubled. I only heard the one. I only heard the one. Did you guys hear two? Unlike equal 1 PC fan RPM. Dude, if we end up getting like a shit ton of viewers on YouTube, that's gonna be crazy good. Yeah, I don't want to fry my machine, Zach, unfortunately. Yeah, I only heard one alert there. The double came back after getting the YouTube back up and running. What? That's the PC all the way downstairs, Zach. I can't interface this PC into that one. You heard two. Did YouTube hear two alerts? Okay, so YouTube echoed as what? What?
Simba was moving so slow that he was told to Mufasa.
That was only one alert for me. I only heard that once. Did you guys hear that twice? Monitor an output, monitor an output. Okay, let me... That was echoed. Okay. So what if I change that? If I change that, that might fix that issue. Let's see. Can someone do a sound alert, please? It's got an echo voice. Okay, so if someone on Twitch can just do a sound alert, we will see if that's fixed. That should be fixed now. Were you... Okay, please... Not the oof one. The oof one's too quiet. Aru, thank you for the sub. Okay. Was that doubled? Was that doubled or... X! Still twice.
Hello, motherfucker.
How is this going through twice? The dicks was just once, though. What about hello, motherfucker? Hello was once as well. Sub was echoes. The others weren't. Right, so it's just the normal alerts then. I wonder if I've got OBS open somewhere, or maybe I've got another stream open somewhere in the background. No, there's no other stream open. Oh, Stream Elements is not open, so it can't be that. FBI, open up! Yeah, there shouldn't be... There's nothing coming through the PC as another bunch of audio. Are they trolling you? I don't know. It's potentially possible. Like, it is very potentially possible that they are just messing with me. It's like, I don't know. They shouldn't be, because I feel like that would be really, really mean, given that we are trying to fault find, but I don't think they would be trolling. Misty, thank you for the sub. I only heard that once. FBI was once only, that one was good too. Okay, so I think it's fine now, yeah? It's fine now. Still double. Strike saying double, Wilson saying double, Dal saying double. I feel like... Right, okay, right now we've got YouTube versus Twitch. Sound effects are fine. Subs and text-to-speech isn't. I think I know. Hang on. Okay, I think that's done it. I think that's done it. Someone do a text-to-speech or something. Someone just do a text-to-speech. That should have done it. I think I know what it was. You're still getting 2 PH intros? What do you mean? 2 PH intros? Hope was worse than before. Hang on.
Primal is a lemon and can't fix anything.
Okay, did that only come through once? That has to have only come through once. That either came through once or it didn't come... that only came through once or it didn't happen at all. TTS is wise. T2S was good. That was fine. Done. Done, I think. I think that's the only issue. There's only so many Pornhub intros we can listen to. The intro... Yeah, the effects are going to change. Don't worry. The effects are going to change. So the, like, alert noises was, like, all the way down here on my priority list to, you know, get working for all this multi-streaming stuff. I haven't had a chance to change them all just yet. They will be changed. They're going to go to a super minimalistic alert. Like, so if you guys...
motherfucker.
Hey, thank you for the gifted. Okay, so the alerts are going to go to something like this.
I don't think so.
Just super minimalistic.
Bitch, motherfucker.
God damn it. Stop. Stop with the gifted. Stop swearing on my stream. But yeah, that's basically what's going to happen. Okay, we're gonna change the alerts to more minimalistic ones. You'll get everyone's hopes up. What, did they think I've got PH open in the background? We are going to be just starting it. Oh no, we are going to be just starting it. I've never played it before, so we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna have some memes, which is not ideal because me and memes don't really work out that well, do we? Okay, so are we ready for some actual gameplay right now? Are we ready for some gameplay? Let's have a show of hands. Are we ready for gameplay? This is where another 20 things go wrong when I change screen, isn't it? I can already see it coming, man. Oh, this is your first time joining a stream? Welcome to the Tech Issue stream. Yeah, we've changed a lot, so this is going to be a little iffy. Right, okay. Save that. And okay, I think we are ready, guys. Let's do it. Please nothing break. Please nothing break. Please nothing break. Please nothing break. Chat's in the wrong place. Okay, that's fine. That's an easy fix. That's an easy fix. We can easily fix the chat. We'll just move the chat up. Problem solved. Realistically, I should have moved the camera up, but you know, in fact, no. Let's just put the chat there. Yeah, we'll put the chat there. Okay, can you guys still hear me? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys see the language selection? Right, let's just mute the music. Oh my god, I really hope this works. I really hope this is working. Oh, we can't hear you. No, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. No, you're messing with me. You're messing with me. I don't believe you. I believe YouTube over Twitch. Twitch are trolls, YouTube are nice. Right, let's do this. Oh my god, man. We are finally playing some gameplay, dude. Visuals good? Nice. We'll go English audio language just because I don't want to read anything. Let's do it. Right, so I have heard so much good stuff about Metaphor, right? And it was really close to winning Game of the Year, wasn't it? So this is going to be fun, man. I feel like I'm going to really enjoy this. Also, I know somebody asked me earlier about Tales of Gracie's F remaster. I am absolutely going to be playing that. Okay, I am absolutely going to be playing that when it's out. Confirm the brightness? Yes. Because, I mean, when's that out? That's out on, like, the 20th, right? Like, it's out towards the end of the month. I don't ignore anyone, Wilson. Behave. It's like, I'm really nice. Amazing that YouTube is nice, even with me here. I mean, it's like 1 out of 70, right? It's like 1 out of 70. I trust most of YouTube. Okay, most of YouTube. Playing this game is the closest I have ever come to the experience of playing FF10 for the first time. That's high praise. Hang on, let me take my shoes off. That is like really high praise. I hope it holds up now. I really hope it holds up. I just realized I don't know why I've got the YouTube chat open, because that's actually now working properly on OBS. At least it seems to be. Juan's comment came through. Owners came through. Rob, Zach. Yeah, okay. So they're all working fine. Crispy, thank you for the sub, buddy. Right, here we go, man. Let's do this. It's your third playthrough. Ooh. I'm looking forward to it, man. I'm really looking forward to it. Because I don't actually know anything about this game whatsoever. It's like I've heard people raving about it, but I don't know what the story's like. I don't know what the gameplay's like. Nothing.
You saw the tribes united as one.
Because I knew I was going to play it eventually. Wait, what the fuck?
That dream died long ago. You should have done the same.
My YouTube chat just froze, saying not enough memory. Choppy video.
Your kingdom will perish.
My memory is fine. Yeah, I'm only using like 16%. Why did my chat freeze? Okay, let me close that. Yeah, YouTube. Like YouTube on Chrome just crashed for some reason. I don't know why.
Fathom it. His Majesty killed in his own bed.
Okay, well that should be fine. That should be fine.
Yet to wilt, without an heir to wear the crown. What will become?
It's like I can still see chat on OBS anyway. I can feel my memory is failing me lately. I know the feeling on you. I know the feeling. Mine is terrible. Too many tabs. I have 128 gigs of RAM. I'm only using 16% right now. It's definitely not a memory issue. I think it's just Chrome being Chrome, basically.
You could even enter the king's chambers, let alone draw close. And yet His Majesty's arcane power could...
Yeah, if there's any issues, try refreshing first. And then if you still have issues, then shout them.
Shadows stir in the castle, just as they did with the prince. What hell?
You should change the voice to Japanese. The voice actors are better than the English. I mean, we'll still keep it on English, because obviously not everyone likes Japanese, and two, I don't want to read everything. Because then obviously while I'm looking at chat, I can also listen to them talking, basically. There was no sub alert just now. You mean audio, or there was just nothing popping up?
One has to ask. Them dead. Who shall take the throne?
They both have like 100+. That's the thing with creators, man. Creators need a lot of tabs open, you know? We need a lot of tabs open. It's working 1080, 60 for you. Nice, 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 nice. I mean, maybe. It's like someone else could have said it and you could be echoing it. F10 is the best RPG of all time for me. However, this is right up there, in my opinion. That's 2 people now who've said that this is like almost on par with 10. That is crazy. Like, is it really going to be that good? The pop-up came up. Okay. So the pop-up's working. It just wasn't the audio. Why did the audio not come through? I mean, it should have done. But then I didn't hear it either. I don't know. I will look into that. And just have to open at least half on PH or Nobles? Nah. Believe it or not, like most of my tabs on Chrome is manga. Like most of them on Chrome are just mangas that I'm like part way through, basically. And then on Firefox, most of my tabs are YouTube and novels. That is most of my tabs. Right, okay. Let's see. What do we got? Settings. What do we got for settings? Vibration on, auto advance. Yeah, we'll do that with the dialogue. Anime subtitles. Sure. Confirmations. Okay, sure, we'll have that on. Lock onto another, sure. So is this real-time combat or is this turn-based, guys? Auto assist when moving with the camera. I think we'll keep these as normal, just until we see what there is, right? Okay, let's keep most of them normal until we see what everything is. Right, let's do it, dude. New game. Metaphor is better than FF ever was and is not close. Well, I don't know. I've never played it, Prey. So we're gonna see. Nothing game for Metaphor. Tell your stream where each of the individual accents for the characters are from. I mean, we could try it. We could try and guess them, but I'm terrible with guessing accents, man.
Who's there? I can feel you watching.
Like, I hate trying to figure out accents. I'm no good at it.
Please tell me.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. What's going on, Joda? Thank you for the follow.
Curiosity.
You have 8 tabs for your main edge, 5 for your elevated throw. Man, that's not enough tabs for me. It's turn-based. Okay.
My eyes across a strange threshold.
Remember it's turn-based, but how you enter combat is overworld stabs. So it's kind of like the Neptunia games then. Who are you? Who shall guide the protagonist? You know what? We're not going with Cypher because I know that's gonna happen. So I'm just gonna type Primal in before anybody even tries it. It's like I'm wising up to you guys, man. I'm wising up to you all. I'm sure YouTube is well aware of the fact that Twitch try and keep stealing my names. Your name is indeed Primal. You will name the protagonist later. Oh, okay. So we didn't even name the protagonist.
One I've never heard in our world. Would suggest to me you might reside in a world beyond.
I doesn't even know where his own accent comes from. I know where mine comes from. It's just nobody else knows where it comes from. The amount of people who try and guess where my accent is from and completely miss the mark is actually hilarious.
Can it truly be dismissed as something so
Crispy. No. Actually, wait. Is there a 100% perfect playthrough for FF7 Remake? There is for Remake, just not for Rebirth.
Is fantasy limited to the
You should have wrote Moop or Ko-Fi. I always use Ko-Fi on challenges now, though, so I don't know. Like, it feels kind of dirty to use that. Not always. Yeah, not always. It's not always powerless.
More than fiction. Something capable of affecting the
You should name them Liquid. Oh, we could do that, couldn't we, Jules? We could do that.
I confess, my own answer still eludes me. But consider
Middle England somewhere?
if fantasy is
I mean,
from hope,
maybe.
a desire
I might not even be from Earth. You never know.
better than it is, then that hope can be made manifest.
Well, actually, no. I'll be nice. I'll give you guys a hint. I am actually from Earth.
Fantasy forged
I am indeed from Earth.
new reality.
Birmingham? Hell no. Do I really sound like a Brummie?
For you will tell us.
Wait, no. Brummie is Newcastle, isn't it?
I'm thoroughly invested now myself. So
Yeah, no. I'm not Birmingham.
let this tale begin.
What happened to Patreon Ko-Fi supporters being in challenges? We haven't done that in forever. Right, what are the difficulties? Storyteller, easy, normal, hard, regicide. Ooh. Hang on, high risk, high reward. Do the rewards change for the difficulty? Do the rewards change? If I had to guess, you're living close to Scotland? No, Scotland's like 6 hours away. Oh, man. No, they don't. Okay, in that case, then we'll just do normal. We'll just... Oh, Brummie is Birmingham. Okay, yeah, no, I'm not Brummie. Newcastle is Geordie. See, I'm terrible with names and locations, man. I'm terrible with it. Max difficulty? No. We're gonna play normal for the first playthrough. We're gonna chill, guys. We're gonna chill, okay? It's gonna be a nice, relaxing, chill game. Manchester? Nope. This is what I mean. No one can guess where I'm from. Literally no one. The only people who know where I am from
Is it true then?
are also from this area.
Aye, and the guards are more concerned with the funeral than keeping the road safe. So now
Like, that is the only people who can tell my accent.
No soldiers to stop 'em.
They either have to be from here or have lived here.
I've certainly been hearing the stories.
Crackland? Yeah, it is
Say
Crackland,
nothing
yes.
of the vacant throne. There's a storm coming. Mark my words. That much.
But then
is
that also
certain.
kind of describes like 90% of the UK now as well, so it's kind of a little up in the air, you know? Just the XP and money drops? What is it, like higher difficulty is more, or is it less?
Us folk, we're commoners. No crown or church will save us.
But Lord Luis will save us one and all. All we ask is a little tribute. You're with us or against us? And if you're against us...
If I'm against you, come on. Okay, just murder. Sounds like a good plan, that does, you know? It's like, if someone disagrees with you, just burn them. I don't endorse burning people. Let me just clarify that. I don't endorse burning people alive.
Next one.
Well, yeah, I mean, technically you've been to the playstyle, sure. Yeah, pretty much, Rob, pretty much.
What have we got here?
I'd say the UK has more than 50 different ones.
No horns, no knifes. Filthy gremlin like you.
If you get it right, you won't say yes, you'll end up in a Dragon Lord situation. I mean, I have no idea who Dragon Lord is, but you are correct in that even if someone manages to guess it, I will refuse. Like, I will never admit where I'm actually from. I found a place called Cockermouth in the UK. Dude, there's so many weird places in the UK, it's unreal. But I think there was a place in Germany as well that was actually called Fucking, and they had to change their name to Fecking. Because everyone just kept taking the P out of them, basically. What if you want to burn your enemies in a cleansing flame? You might still be slightly looked down upon for that. Like, it's still kind of bad to do that.
Take you two are prepared to die by it.
Yeah, I kind of agree with that, Rob. Like, there are definitely cities out there with just so many different accents. It's like emotional damage. God, thank you for the itty bitties, bro. Exactly, Moop. I make no sense, and I don't plan on it.
Already feels like a death trap. You hear all that stuff about?
Oh, little pixie man. Wait, is the pixie gonna be as annoying as Paimon?
You still got all your limbs attached?
Are we going to be dealing with Paimon 2.0 here, or is this pixie not as annoying? What mission? We'll just play the amnesia card.
Come on, this is no time for jokes.
It's a fairy, not a pixie. What's the? Is there a difference?
It's all over, right?
Time to leave for work? No problem, dude. I shall see you in a bit. You go have a good day, man.
No going back.
She's a good character. Oh, okay, definitely completely different to Paimon then. All chat's trolled 11. Nah, YouTube don't. YouTube are nice. I can move, yes. I'm not that crippled. In a place where we can see the whole area. So somewhere high up, right? So move, dash, circle to dodge. Some actions you can perform and their corresponding controls are displayed at the bottom of the screen. You can also use the minimap to see which way to go. View the tutorials you've seen before in the main menu.
Let's go.
Okay. Alright, so I need to go to higher ground. What's with all the smoke? Oh, it's a battle. Okay, so I'm guessing the smoke is enemies, right?
Watch out!
I kind of want to fight them. Let you see what Galactic senses in the environment. When you sense an enemy you've never confronted before, it will show up as unknown.
Okay.
Okay. Oh. There's a lot of worms here, man.
Yikes.
And a lot of
We're
dogs.
a little over our heads.
Let's go kill a dog. I think we can kill a dog, right? Like, there's gonna be nothing wrong with murdering a dog. Wait, we're in the fight meant to be turn-based? Ooh, okay. He actually really hurts.
Come on.
He really hurts. Let's run away from them. Yeah, we probably shouldn't fight. I feel like we should probably just sort of leave them. They seem a bit strong. I'm not sure if he looks like a rank, and we hope to get 100% of video if you take a liking to the game. It depends how much of a liking I take to the game. If I take a huge liking to the game, I might do some guides. But I probably won't do like a 100% series. Unless this stream, like, series turns into a 100% playthrough. Then we might. Oh no, please don't corrupt YouTube, Dal.
Just checking, but you do remember what we're here to do.
It's like, we don't want to corrupt YouTube. Twitch already bullies me enough. So let's keep YouTube being nice.
What am I doing again?
Oh, I don't know. The mission that's more important than our own lives. First, we get.
Oh, was it Austrian? Oh, I thought it was Germany. Because I actually mentioned that earlier on you.
This could decide the fate of the whole country. We either do our jobs or we die. And if it's all the same to you, I'd rather stay alive. So we've got to see this mission through.
Like pastel saturation? You mean the cell shaded?
Let's pull ourselves together and
At
get
least
back on the road.
to me,
You
it
know what they
comes
say?
across as cell shaded.
Anxiety breeds the world's cruelest monsters.
100% requires new game plus to late game.
I can at least cast my
Ah.
usual spell for you. It's the small comforts, right?
I mean, you'll be surprised, Moop. Like, I make FF guides every now and again, don't I? And they still do really, really well. It's like I was talking about making that Chocobo guide in one of the alphabet videos, and everybody was just like, yes, do it, do it, do it, do it, do it! But the 0 second Chocobo. Because I was going on about it's like how ages ago I wanted to make a video for it, but then I was like, I don't really think anybody would watch it because it'd be like 2 hours long because I can't really condense it. And then everyone was just like, hell yes, do it. We want that video. Alright, so I still can't fight you then because everything here will murder me. I'm gonna go grab those blue things though. Hey guys, I found some blue balls. I think this dinosaur got blue balled, man. Medicinal herb. Dinosaur got blue balled. The area seems pretty big though.
I think we'll be okay if we made it this far.
0 second Chocobo. It's not that bad. It's not that bad. That tongue though. What that tongue do?
This land of 8 tribes and 3 nations.
I am liking the music already, May. For sure, I am liking the music.
United Kingdom of Ukraine.
Yeah, it technically needs to be sub 0 second.
Is 785.
But again, it's not that bad.
The core by the sudden death of its king.
There is something nice about multicolored eyes, isn't there, Pure?
Disparities tear them apart, and no mortal mind remembers the heroic tales upon which
It's like,
their
what's it
land was
called? The multicolored eyes? I can never remember the actual name for it, the term. But I know it's got a name
built.
where, like, someone has 2 colored eyes. Heterochroma, that's the one. Thank you, Jules. Yeah, there's something about heterochroma eyes, man. They look really, really good for sure. Is it just me, or does that, like, building in the middle look like an arrowhead? Like, just a giant arrowhead stabbed into the ground. A good 100 hours of fun this game? Hey, that's fine with me, man. That's fine with me. Like, it's been a long time since I've had a really, really big, fun RPG game.
Whoa, just look.
That's one of the reasons why I decided to play this. Because obviously, the easy solution would have just been to do something with FF, right? Like, just do something with FF for this stream. But I was like, you know what? No, I want to play something that I see everybody talking about. Because even though this game's been out for a while, everybody still talks about it, man.
Drop the dog. Hang him dead. Please. I've done nothing wrong. Lying dog. Don't try to deny it. You trample the law for the fun of it.
Is there racism with, like, animal characters here, Beastmen? Are they just racist to Beastmen? Dude, the game's only just started and we literally see a town cheering on for a hanging.
Anything a Pbird said.
Such a shame.
This game is big on racism? Okay.
Bless you. Oh,
Careful.
hurry.
Don't you have any street smarts?
Your own char is hated? Huh. Why, is our character not like human or something? Or is it the different colored eyes?
We're not tourists here.
8 tribes, one overall higher than the others. Ah.
You noticed back on the wagon? You might be the only
Okay, so this has a lot of racism then. I'm also just naturally going to assume the enemy is some kind of church, right? Like the bad guys are some kind of church. I'm just going to instantly assume that. Because in basically every JRPG, it's either the government or the church that's the bad guy.
Look at all the different
It's like, it's either the church, and if there's no church or religion in the game, then it's the government. It's like, it's the case for like every single RPG, man.
Kid's gonna stick out like a sore thumb. Try to keep your head down, okay?
Like, has there ever been a game where the big bad villain is just like some bunny rabbit you see for 2 seconds at the very start of the game? I tell you what, though, that'd be a good plot point, right?
Shh, careful who hears you say that.
Free or above. Okay.
They say he was attacked in the dead of night. A war of succession is coming, I tell you.
In FF15, the big bad is a usurper to the throne.
They're sending the guard out to deal with them. The army's really gone to hell.
I mean, there's also kind of a lot more background in 15.
Hard to see how the nation can come back from this. We'd not have to ask if
Japanese RPG embedding racism, evil church, god complex, main villain, and lots of grind. Yeah, that sounds about right. That sounds about right, for sure.
His son stricken. Are there none left to
Maybe a curse as well, from what we can see right here.
We've done all in our power, but not even the kingdom's best. The saint could purify this affliction.
Over 10 years he has languished under this curse.
Little old scholar. I wonder which one that is, guys. You know what? I feel like the little old scholar is the one on the right.
We have no choice.
I definitely think the one on the right seems like a little old scholar.
There can be no mercy.
Name 10 RPG final bosses. God, that was my fault. I set the bar too low. Dude, I love those memes when you see them about FF.
No one else to turn to.
Like what he's named 10 FF characters. Sid.
To deliver a message to our contact there. This is your mission. For all
In Persona 4, just have one mad detective. I don't know. I've not played Persona 4. Hey Zen, how are you, buddy? What about 9? Does Kuja count as a governmental church? I mean, in 9, the villain kind of starts off as Alexandria, right? Which, I mean, it's a monarchy, which I suppose in a sense is kind of the government. But the first half of FF9, you are technically fighting the government. Hey, NG, what's going on, bro? How are you doing, my friend?
Means if we get busted, that's it. Nobody's gonna save us.
Son of 4, big bad, ended up being a goddess.
Center is. Shouldn't be too hard considering the need for soldiers.
Let's do it, man. Let's do it.
So?
How much of this city can we actually explore? Yeah, I'll ask you for advice soon. Don't worry. It's an time for us all once to open the local map. If you're unsure what to do, try pressing triangle. Saving. Save face like towns. Okay. Right. How big? Okay, it doesn't look as big as I was kind of thinking, but I see some icons. Nani! Hello, Mitsu. How are you? Right, so this is going to be a shop, isn't it? Wait, is this a bar? Tavern. Okay. Let's not put food before the mission. No. I want to put food before the mission. I want to go to the boozer. Goddamn fairy, man. It stopped me from going to the pub. Normally, I thought fairies like people going to the pub because when you come out of the bar, you are more likely to see a fairy, right? It's like that just seems more logical to me. Maybe the character's already drunk as a skunk. Like he's walking around talking to a fairy. Wait, no, it's a she, isn't it?
Look at that. The new model's out now. I could be out there slinging spells like a master if I had one of those.
Yeah, for like the last half of 9, the big bad is basically Kuja. I wouldn't count Necron as being the big bad.
Everyone and their mother has a magic igniter.
If 12, the bad guy is near to enough for Empire. Yep. And also technically related to a god. Magic igniter. Yeah, I have no idea what an igniter is, so let's ask.
See, there's a couple in the window.
69 watching. Nice.
An igniter.
Very nice.
Pretty hard to come by out in the countryside. Can't
69 is just the best number.
having to wave around some shiny stick to use magic.
Who doesn't kill people on an empty stomach? Exactly, right? Like being hungry. Like you don't want to get hangry. You know what I mean? It's like if I get hangry, that sword is coming out, bro. You should never get in the way of somebody and their food.
And an Elden child.
Fairy doesn't want you to see all the other fairies inside the bar.
Well, I suggest you keep a low profile.
Hey, you're not really fighting a god, although you do fall afoul of the government. Yeah, like what would you class you Yevon as? Like you Yevon and Sin. I suppose in a sense, a lot of people would maybe treat it as like a god, because obviously it keeps coming back, right? But then, obviously, we know it's you Yevon, so you can't really say it's a god. But what would you class you Yevon as?
And would make the perfect souvenir.
How much?
How much is it?
You're not really going to fall for that, are you?
28 on YouTube. What?
Like to begin with?
No, YouTube's got like 80 right now. YouTube's nearly 100 off her.
Wow.
At least that I can see.
Where do I even start?
A symbol and instrument.
A mad priest? Yeah, I suppose you Yevon could be classed as a mad priest.
Down through generations.
It's like I can't remember what sort of position he held in Zanarkand though before the war actually ended.
More practically.
Because I know obviously he was a summoner, right? But Zanarkand was full of summoners. And I can't remember what position he actually held. You Yevon at that point as a parasite. Also true. Also true.
Now he's dead. With no living
Ten is the church as the villain though.
Isn't it?
It is, but it isn't. Like, Yevon as a whole in religion, they aren't really the bad guys. They're just using the situation to their advantage. Like, don't get me wrong, they are lying to everybody, but obviously Yevon themselves didn't technically cause the situation. I mean, in a sense, Baval kind of did cause the situation by starting the war with Zanarkand. But Yevon itself, the religion, came after Sin. They kind of just took that information to take control, pretty much.
She has a point, though. We'll need to be careful. Anyway, we don't have time to hang around chatting with the locals. We've got a recruitment office to find.
Wasn't he like the high summoner? So, you Yevon was just the person who basically turned the survivors of Zanarkand into Faith, who then dreamed, like, who basically summoned Dream Zanarkand and Sin, basically. Because you've got Dream Zanarkand, and then you've got Sin as the protector for Dream Zanarkand. Alright, let's just follow the point, I think. Although, guys, what I am going to say is bear with me 2 seconds, because I do need to run to the toilet. So you guys can happily chat amongst yourselves. I will be right back. And then we will continue. But yeah, bear with me 2 seconds, everybody. Oh, much better. Absolutely loads better. Chair superior streamer? No. The chair is not the superior streamer, okay? The chair assists the superior streamer. Let's go with that, I think. Well, you've all got to bully me, man, saying the chair's a better streamer than me. I asked before, but I don't think I got an answer. Can you guys remind me who the villain in FF5 was? 5 was... Zeramus, or is Zeramus free? No, Zeramus is free, isn't he? 5 X-Staff?
All right.
I can't, like, I always get 3 and 5 mixed up. I am always getting 3 and 5 mixed up. Like, it's one of those two, though. 10 years for Sin to be remade for the calm, but since it was only 2 years that Yuna had eventually, Sin comes back now. No one has summons anymore. Well, Sin usually, like, the calm was shortened, wasn't it? The calm was getting shortened each time it happened. But either way, like, Yuna obviously completely defeated it. Well, until it eventually came back in the novella anyway, but we don't talk about the novella.
Oh, and if they start asking questions, just be as honest.
You can Ryza, you're not fighting God or the government. I mean, Ryza, like, Atelier games, you don't really have a set target for Atelier games, do you? Like, Atelier games, you're sort of just kind of going with the flow for most of the game, and then there just happens to be someone bad that you have to defeat.
A blue blood, are you?
Yeah, Kefka was 6. And the plat was not happening. See, I'm really looking forward to it, Drake. I don't know if I'm going to plat it. I really don't know if I'm going to plat it. It obviously depends on how we take to the game. So we'll judge it a bit more when we're like maybe halfway through. You know, we'll stick 30-40 hours into it. And then I feel at that point we can decide whether we're gonna plat it or not.
In service of your country, but mark my words, war
Wait, 4 is Zeramus, is it? 5, yeah, 5 is X-Staff. 3 is Cloud of Darkness. Huh, I guess I just keep getting all the bosses wrong.
Rousing words, Captain.
Everything related to 10 after the original game is trash. I don't think everything after is trash. I'm one of those few who actually like 10-2. I don't like how they retcon 10-2 though. Why didn't a summoner complete the pilgrimage before Sin came back? Yeah, that's like one of the huge plot holes, isn't it, NG? Because you would think like during the calm people would still be training, like they would still be visiting the temples and so on and so forth. So you would genuinely think when Sin comes back, you've just got like a row of summoners waiting for him.
An orphan too.
You would think anyway. But it is a huge problem because obviously during the calms, you're still going to need summoners to do the sending, right? Right. Why are we enlisting, guys? I think, you know what? We're just going to go because we're bored, right? We're just going to enlist because we're bored.
I just want to kill some time.
And a little kingdom-sponsored bloodshed will spice up your
24-hour stream? No, we can't do that. It's like I need to have food later. And then I also need to stay up until 6 a.m. doing other stuff because I'm in work tomorrow night. Although staying up till 6 a.m. it's gonna be tough. Oh, I can definitely take a lot of punishment because of all you guys. We can take a lot of punishment. But yeah, staying up till 6 a.m. is gonna be massively tough. It's like Jem was here the last 2 nights and she's got like a, I don't know, like a blocked nose, bit of a cough and all that sort of stuff. So because of that, her snoring was oh, right, we need a protagonist name, guys. I'll let you guys choose the protagonist name. What are we going with? And while we're waiting for a name, I'll finish telling the story. But yeah, so she was snoring the last 2 nights and it was so bad. It literally sounded like a grizzly bear with a chainsaw stuck down her throat. It was horrible. So I've had like no sleep in the last 2 days. It's like I think I finally dozed off about 10-11 a.m. today, and then I was awake again at 2 p.m. so I think I've had like 2 maybe 3 hours sleep, if that, today. Probably about the same yesterday. Okay, I see a lot of liquids, so we're gonna go with liquid. And if we're going with liquid, guys, we absolutely need a line where they just scream, "Brother!" If we don't get a line like that in this game, I'm going to be very, very mad. Cocaine Bear is a real movie based off of real events. Cocaine Bear isn't even that good, though. I don't think it is anyway. It's like I did see Cocaine Bear when it came out, and it was just, nah. There were a few moments where it was pretty funny. There were definitely a few moments where it was pretty funny, but as a whole, it just didn't live up to the hype for me. It's the same with Megan. Right? Like, the trailers for Megan was so good. So when I was watching those, like before the film came out, I was just like, oh my god, I need to see this film ASAP, right? The film came out, and then found out literally every single best bit of the film is in the trailer. It's like watching the trailer means you watched the best bit of the film, basically. It's the same with oh, what else was it? There was another one that did that. The new Kingsman, so the third Kingsman film. The trailer for that was absolutely hilarious. I loved the trailer for it. Oh, gold beetle. What is it? We obtained a key item. Okay, we obtained a gold beetle. Yeah, the trailer for the third Kingsman film was so good, mainly because of the song, right? I'm sure a lot of people will agree with that. The song for Kingsman was great, but then it wasn't even in the actual film. It was only in the trailer. It's like, why? It was so funny. Certainly fell off after that. Yeah, the first Kingsman was the best. Second wasn't too bad, but it got a little weird. The third one, I don't know. The third one I'm kind of 50-50 with. Dude, that looks like Darth Vader. In fact, no, it looks like Shaw from Gundam, right? Imagine that outfit as being red. That would be Shaw from Gundam.
Look at that.
You have to get in line. I don't want to line up, though. I don't want to line up. Are you really a noble? Guilty as charged. I am a noble, but just a countryside son of a lord. My family is of no real consequence. Oh, okay, so he's just a nobody then, basically. No, we don't need to care about him. He's not a real noble. He's a nobody. Smile is a good pair of horror movies. Smile's not bad. Smile is not bad.
Of those huge monsters.
Like we have watched Smile 1 and 2. We watched Smile 2 like a week or two ago. It wasn't bad. Lately though, we're doing a lot of binging for Blumhouse movies.
Next.
So Blumhouse Productions, we're watching a lot of movies for them lately. Because they're always kind of like mind fucks, you know what I mean? They always seem to be like a bit mind fucky. So it's like you can watch all the way through and your opinion, like your guess of what's going to happen, keeps changing like every 15-20 minutes. It's so good. Am I head out? No worries, Jules. I shall catch you later. You enjoy the rest of your day.
The world is yours for the taking.
Care to say that again, boy?
We all have our reasons to enlist. Now get
How's it going? Hey, what's going on, Dom? I'm good. Thank you for asking. You having a good day yourself? You've seen the Norwegian movies called Dead Snow 1 and 2? Nazi Zombies? No, I've not seen them, Peter. Although there is another there is another film that I need to look out for called The Black Phone. It's a horror. There's basically I don't know what happens in it, but there's a second one coming out in like a month or two. So I need to get the original so we can watch that. Prepare for the next one. I had it handled.
I had it handled. You didn't need to butt it.
I have to ask, guys, like, are we playing as a man or a woman right now? I really can't tell. I actually can't tell.
Don't make my job any harder.
Because I swear earlier on in the game, she was like, they were referred to as a she, but the voice is really making me think guy, and like just the general body shape makes me think guy, but then the face makes me think female.
To an extent, anyway. It's not the sort of thing you can master in a day. For now, newbies like you best focus.
You've seen Dead Snow, but not the second? Yeah. Man, okay. So it is a man. It is a male. Yeah, like at the very start, they were referred to as a she.
Protect it with your life.
I think it was meant to be ambiguous. Ah, okay.
Real map. It's dangerous to even chart the wilds.
Give vacation
This
to
is full of
horrific for a
details.
group of medical students as they find themselves confronted by an unimaginable menace, Nazi zombies. That actually doesn't sound that bad. That doesn't sound that bad. Is it funny, or like is it a comedy horror, or is it more horror?
Sure you've all heard about our forces being tied up with the funeral.
First time watching this game? Any good? First time playing it, Dom. This is my first time playing it. It did nearly win Game of the Year last year, though. And everybody just raves about it being like one of the best JRPGs in like the last 20-30 years. So it should be good. But this is only like 30 minutes into the game.
Perfect. That's exactly where our contacts hold up.
Gender presentation in Ukrainian is different. Comedy horror. Ah. Tell you what, some of the films I want to watch is the Purge series. So I only found out a couple of months ago that the Purge on Netflix is actually part of like a huge series, right? I really want to give all them a watch because they look pretty cool.
And don't worry.
Because they're based on a world where for one day a year there are no consequences, right? No matter what you do, whether you murder someone, set someone on fire, kidnap someone, doesn't matter. For one day a year, you are just allowed to get away with everything. Like there are no rules basically, and it looks really, really good.
Yeah, I'm awake.
What do I think about it so far? I've literally not got anywhere, Pooty. I'm still like right at the start, dude. So I can't judge anything.
Like in the capital, but still, when you hear and see all this prejudice out in the open, it's a lot.
What, for the Purge, Wilson?
You okay?
The Purge is great. Nice. Yeah, I keep seeing it, and I'm like, should I watch it now? But the problem is I can't, right? So whenever I go to watch a movie, I only have like 2 to 3 hours, because normally I'll finish work, I'll get back from work, and then I'll put a movie on and watch that, and then I'll go to bed when it finishes. Whereas now, like with movies, if I know there's multiple of them, I would want to binge them, right? I would want to watch the first, then I'd want to watch the second, and then the third, and so on and so forth. So obviously doing it on a day where I need to go sleep for work that night, I can't do it, and it sucks. So every single time I see it, I'm just like, oh, you know what? I'm going to watch that on my next day off. And then my next day comes and I just jump out of bed and I just start recording and setting stuff up and all that sort of stuff. The graphics kind of remind me of Cold Steel games. Yeah, they remind me a lot of Cold Steel as well. There's definitely a hint of Cold Steel here.
It's what you call a fantasy story, right? So it's a fantasy world.
Primal wants to lick the protagonist's feet. That's why he stays on this dialect too long. No. I do not want to lick any feet. I'm just going to reiterate. We're gonna clear the air. I do not want to lick anybody's feet.
So not even any
like that would be a little you know, I don't want to lick any feet. Although I tell you what I do need to do. I just realized I opened all the chats up. I forgot to open the TikTok chat.
Busy streets will travel.
I kind of forgot to open the TikTok chat. How do I do that? I don't even know how I do it. How do I open the chat on TikTok?
No tribal conflict.
Creator tools, live center. No, it's gonna be live center in it. Where are we?
Strange to feel envious of a fictional world. Hey, are you asleep already? You know
Can't believe I completely forgot to open the TikTok chat.
Well, guess I'll just read more later.
No, that was the wrong one. Oh wait, yeah, no, I stopped the stream to TikTok, didn't I? Because the thingy broke. Never mind. Yeah, so we can leave that. Why does it still say I'm live though? I have no idea why TikTok says I'm still live when I'm actually not. That's messed up, man. That's really messed up, dude. The joys of all this new stuff. And the first 3 films are good, the last 2 are bad. I mean, I'll still check them out. Like, even when I know a film is going to be kind of bad, I will still watch it. Just so I can say, yeah, I've seen them all. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm going to watch the first couple, I'm going to watch them all. Is feet licking your OnlyFans content? No. I don't think I could ever lick feet. What? You know what? YouTube chat have just won. YouTube chat have just won because as cursed as Twitch is, like as cursed as Twitch chat is, they've never got me talking about licking feet. So, congratulations, YouTube. You've just out-cursed Twitch chat. Twitch chat, you need to up your game.
I would never have survived.
Oh my god.
They burned your home down.
You've done worse than that? I don't know, man.
It's tragic.
It's like having me talk about licking feet? Nah, that's up there with the weirdness.
You okay?
It's like you've explained weirder things.
Don't push yourself.
But outside of the forced quotes, I don't think you've really had me saying much worse than that.
But I'll fight it.
I'm from Twitch, so it's not from YouTube. Also, okay, technically true. Technically true.
I'm a prince. But I need to.
Am I really challenging you? Go for it. Go for it.
A hero?
Twitch made you have a mayo cream pie to the face. I mean, technically that was the wheel. That was technically the wheel. So I technically allowed that. That wasn't really on you guys first. Because of YouTube and Twitch chat. Because of chat. We're just gonna blame chat. Everything bad that happens on stream, chat's fault.
I believe in you. Familiar words.
God.
When I'm down, when I struggle.
Oh.
You're always there to help me through it.
And now we're just stuck on feet. Can we have a new topic, guys? Can we talk about something new?
You'll be a hero.
Like, how about we talk about grass, right? Like, let's talk about the nice green grass outside. Like, when was the last time you guys cut your lawn? Or is it a bit overgrown? Do you have a patio? Do you not have a garden? Let's talk about grass. None of us touch grass. That doesn't mean you can't see it. It's like, surely you must look out the window, see it, and realize, nope, outside's too dangerous. We're not going outside. Too dangerous, man. Too dangerous.
I won't give up either.
Eating ass is still better than licking feet. You never know if it's clean or not. What is going on? What is going on right now? How are we getting this weird, dude? My eyes are watering right now. We've only been live for like an hour and a half, and you guys are just casually talking about eating ass and licking feet. This is weird even by my standards. Been covered in snow for like a week now. Oh, it's actually melted here. We don't really have any snow left. Is this lawn trimming a euphemism? No, I was actually talking about just like grass outside, you know, like the nice green grass in your garden. The squirrel outside is eyeing you. Oh, careful, man. He's gonna bite you.
Until arrival at the northern border fort, one day remains.
JS, you can also clean feet. Why am I advocating for this now? What are you doing to me? How have you turned this into a point of me advocating for licking clean feet? No, done. We're done. No more feet talk. What is going on? Oh my god. Last time you cut grass was like 3 years ago. You hate gardening? Oh man, I like gardening. I actually really like gardening. It's super relaxing. Maybe not in the rain or like just bad weather in general, but gardening is fun to me.
The northern border fort. The towering fortress was built.
How big is 12 inches? 1 foot. Well, if it's anything like me, that's about 12 inches. There we go. What's our metaphor so far? We haven't really got that far at the minute. We're still pretty early. We've basically just had like a lot of cutscenes right now. We haven't really done any gameplay. No, we can't do that as a poll. I already know what the answer would be anyway.
Oh, finally.
Yeah, but that's cats, Lean. We're not cats.
Listen well, you lackwits.
Yeah, so am I. Even I'm scared of chat today.
And the border front is always a battlefield.
Like even I'm getting scared of the chat eagle. Things are getting weird, man.
You have the honor to serve at the command of
Ever eaten the fish bass? I've never really eaten fish. The only fish I've ever eaten is cod. And even then I don't really like fish, so
forged in the blood of my comrades.
Spare us this drivel.
don't be scared, be terrified. Eh.
Friend,
Twitch chat can't terrify me. They can creep me out and they can weird me. They can make things weird, but you will never terrify me. World with only one tribe.
It tells of a world united as one tribe.
No discrimination, eh? A far cry from our world, then.
Yeah, it's a far cry from our world too.
A better world. A utopia, perhaps.
This is how I was supposed to give you an idea of how the world is. Yeah, it's very like all I'm getting is it's a very racist
When
world.
the late king took the throne, he was quite the idealist himself. He made grand claims about unifying the people.
I'm not British. He hates fish. No, I like fish from the chippy.
Of course.
I eat cod from the chip shop, but that's all. I can only have battered fish from a chippy. You know, if you were to like buy bird's eye battered fish and you like cook it yourself, can't eat it. The only fish I can have is from a chippy. It's dead weird. I know it's really weird, but I can only have fish from a chip shop, and even then it has to be cod.
Go on. I'm listening.
Is it a fight you want? Yeah, come on, let's fight, bro.
Fight you want. Draw your blade.
Let's fight, bro.
Didn't think you'd just challenge me straight out. You've got guts for a lesser tribesman. Well, Primal, I'll let it go this time. But only because I like your friend.
Why are they not fighting me? I just want to fight. Why are these people not fighting me?
That's the last thing I need. Though I suppose I deserved it in part. Speaking ill of the dead and all. My mouth tends to get ahead of my thoughts sometimes. Although, I'm glad a bad habit seems to have drawn us together. Oh, never got round to an introduction. I'm Stroll. Leon Stroll, son of the Count of Harlia. You are?
Liquid.
That's my name.
I have that right?
I just realized they've got voice acting on the character where you get to choose the name. Why don't other games do that? You just don't ever have dialogue that refers to the character by name. You can still have a talking main character and let them like still have a customizable name. Like no games really ever do that anymore, do they?
Is that a soldier? Hey, speak to me, man. What happened?
Listen. Stay.
How two women start to fight? Your shoes don't match your purse. How two guys start to fight? You want to fight? Exactly, man. We're straightforward, aren't we? We're straightforward.
Not one of mine. Must be one of the fort's guard.
Mackerel? I don't like mackerel. I don't like mackerel. The blade will taste the blood. Nice. I can't wait. I want to stab somebody.
Double time. I'll stay behind to see to the
What the hell's a chip shop? You mean a fish and fry spot? As an American, I was so confused for half a sec. A chip shop is like fish and chips. It's a place you go that just like deep fry a bunch of fish, chips, sausages, pies, doner meat, chicken meat, you know, stuff like that. I don't know if that was really the best way of explaining a chippy. Maybe someone else will be able to explain it better for you. I have tried sushi and I don't like it, but I've only tried like the cheap, terrible sushi from Tesco. I've never actually had proper sushi from a proper place, so I don't know how that would be. Hey James, what's going on, bro?
Damn it. Well, I suppose this is what we signed up for. Onward to the fort then.
Am I finally gonna get a fight? I think I'm gonna get a fight, guys. I think we're finally going to get to fight.
I've got a bad feeling about this. It's hard to explain, but it's like there's a stench in the air, and it's getting stronger.
Takeaway?
Did something happen?
I suppose in a sense, Chippy's like a takeaway.
Did you catch it yourself?
Yeah, I suppose it's kind of like a takeaway. Right, okay, should we go with I don't see a fairy and make the guy seem crazy? I don't know if we should just make the guy seem like think he's going crazy. I think we go with making him think he's crazy. I don't see a fairy.
I didn't see a fairy.
No, I don't see no fairy.
Card now? He just saw you talking to me, and I have a name, you know. If you're gonna call me anything,
We just need to make him think he's crazy.
So you travel together.
Being mean to poor Stroll already. What is that like a thing? Is everyone just mean to him?
But we've got bigger problems
If
right now.
everyone bullies him, I'm gonna be nice to him. If everyone's nice to him, I'm gonna troll him.
Follow orders, but I'm not about to let this armchair general send me to my death.
Caesar salad has anchovies? Oh no.
We're prepared. I assume you know how to use an
The
ignite.
demo actual arts game. I'm gonna purchase it this weekend. Nice, Dragon. Nice. How long is the demo?
Not much chance to.
Fair enough. Well, just stay behind me and you'll be
Almost
all right.
finished watching your Still Unleashed videos, and I wish the fan fiction had been finished. We don't talk about that. We do not talk about that fan fiction from Still Unleashed, okay?
Oh, this is
Right, so we got a new
I
ally.
didn't think you'd actually have to fight anyone. I just hope our contact in the fort's okay.
Dialogue options trigger game over. Wait, really? We have to be careful with some dialogue options then. I'm guessing they're going to be like later, right? Or they just reload the conversation after the game over?
Okay.
That's just cold. I mean, that's just the way I am. Okay. Let's do this. I want to fight, man.
I see.
You know, given how tiny the fairy is, couldn't we just send the fairy in to, like, do recon for us? It's like, yeah, you fly ahead and, like, fly through some small cracks or something like that and just see what's going on inside. Game over is a late game, yes. Oh, okay. We haven't seen Primal's feet yet to judge. My feet are very nice. My feet are incredibly nice, I'll have you know. Dude, these guys are getting trashed.
There it is. That's a human.
That's not a human, buddy.
Stand your ground!
That's not a human. I don't know who told him that, but that's not a human.
We have to
Dude, even the fairy's wearing armor now. What? I just saw it. The fairy's wearing armor and she's got like a little toothpick sword. On the bright side, though, if the guys ever need a toothpick, she's got the sword.
Hurry.
I can just imagine her, like, stabbing something in the eye with that. Because let's be honest, that's the only damage she's going to do to anybody. It's like, that sword's going to be like a paper cut to most things.
It's terrible.
Dude, there's a lot of blood here. There's a lot of blood. What fairy? Exactly what fairy? Oh, no, they didn't. They didn't. Was that human in this world? But close enough, close enough. Maybe that's possible through Wheel of Pain. What's that, Zan? What's possible through Wheel of Pain?
This is bad.
He's armed with a fairy saber. I mean, it's a good toothpick, man. Is that a human too? It looks like we're going to have to fight it. It looks like an egg.
What do you think?
Sure. Let's strike as one. Why not? What are you gonna do?
Got it?
Dude, I feel like he's just gonna stab me with his penis. He's literally gonna run into me and stab me.
Take care of it, please.
On the bright side, he can only stab one at a time, right? Press triangle to engage in squad battle. You can press triangle any time, but if you use square attacks to stun the enemies first, you'll start the battle with an advantage. Stay on the offensive by continuously attacking with square to deplete the enemy's breakers that appears next to them, eventually stunning them.
Things will be fine.
Okay.
They'll need more than this.
Okay, so I'm guessing because they hit me, it automatically started the battle, right? We forced into a squad battle. Okay, yeah. Seeing which is dangerous, sure. In squad battles, press square to attract a really quick weapon or press triangle to use skills. Forming an action will expend 1 turn icon. See the top of the screen when all turn icons are consumed at the opponent's round begins. Okay, so I can't control him. Let's try a skill. Mage Fire. I mean, we just saw Mage Fire, so no. Let's just use melee. We'll just go with the melee. Yeah, so I can't control him then. Right, let's use a skill this time. 71, that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage, man. What's Wheel of Pain? It's like this thing we do every 2 months where imagine like a Japanese game show, right? Imagine a Japanese game show. We have a wheel with a whole bunch of punishments on, and then viewers make me spin the wheel, and whatever it lands on, I have to do. And there's some like really, really weird stuff in there. So it could be like some of the stuff we've had before is I've had to use a shot collar. I've had to give myself a, you know, like where the clowns throw pies in people's faces. I've had to do that, but instead of cream, it's been mayo. And I really don't like mayo. I hate mayo. Oh, we got a trophy. So it was a bit cursed. I've had to eat the hottest pepper in the world. I've had to have the sourest candy in the world. Like, yeah, you guys make me do some weird stuff. You guys make me do some really weird stuff on the Wheel of Pain. It's a good laugh, though. The next one, if you're wondering, is the end of February. We do them at the end of the month. Right, what am I going for? So, strength, magic, endurance, agility, luck. Item acquisition rate, raises hit, evasion, and escape, lowers damage, raises magical attack, raises physical attack. I think we're going to increase luck. I think we're going to increase luck for better drop rates. It's where everyone's just going to be screaming now, like, no, that's the worst stat. What you doing? I can already see it coming, man. Everyone's going to be saying that, I bet. Can I break these? Oh, I can't break them. Oh, but no drops, though.
Be careful.
Anything in here? No. This wheel was all primal doing exercise, like squats, push-ups, and sit-ups. Yeah, so I thought the wheel was just going to be like a, oh, you know, we'll spin it once a week sort of thing. Turns out it wasn't. And I was basically murdered. I was basically murdered on stream, pretty much. You guys were just so horrible to me on that first wheel.
I think I'm getting used to this.
Got to the point I did like 100 push-ups and over 100 sit-ups. I was dead. I was so dead after it. Okay, so I can't open that door. No, licking feed is not on the wheel. Licking feed is not on the wheel. Oh man, yeah, hair dye. So you guys know when you've seen me with like different colored hair, that's been a thing from the wheels, or where you've seen me and I've had like lines shaved in my hair and in my beard, and that's from the wheel. Basically making me look like a complete and utter Looney Tune. That's all from the wheel. Because it's like whenever stuff like that happens, I go work looking like that. It is now kind of a point that my work colleagues are just used to me looking like a gimp, though, so it's fine now. Everyone just sort of expects it from me. Well, to a degree, I now work with a new person instead of who I used to work with, but we'll see after the next one. We'll see after the next one how that ends up going. I'll be counting the days until then. I just got back. Did I hear a weekly wheel? No. The next wheel, Dal, is end of February. Shaving my eyebrows. Yeah, that's another one. That is another one. The only bad stat is endurance, but that's only for scaling. Ah, okay.
Wait. Be careful.
This could get nasty. Nah, we already killed one. We already killed one. When successfully attacking an enemy without being seen, using square, there's a chance to entire break. Ooh, okay. So we just sneak up on him then.
Okay, let's take him all we've got.
hide endgame enemies in beginner areas or after dark just so people like Primal get curb stomped. Oh, dude, I love doing that. Tales games do that a lot. Like, Tales games do that a lot, where they'll hide, like, really overpowered enemies really early. Like, I love that. It's kind of like FF9 with the Grand Dragons, right? Like, I love that, because I will purposely go out of my way, finding a way to win the fight. I do it all the time. There's just something about beating an enemy right at the start of the game that you absolutely shouldn't do. It's like when the 13.2 demo came out and I had a save on the demo, which I had going for like 4 days straight because I ended up beating the demo boss without weakening it, which, if you didn't know, is actually a post-game boss. It turns like an early game boss into a post-game boss, as long as you don't like use an actual item for it. And I ended up beating that in the demo. It was crazy good. Gem is yes. She is very self-conscious about her feet. There is a little bit of a reason for it, which I won't get into, but yeah, she is very self-conscious. There was the lemon roleplay. There was. Yeah, all waxing. I have to wax my arms, my legs, and I hate it because it hurts. I am also a chicken with pain. I should probably mention that. I am a chicken with pain. I do not do well with pain at all. That's why the waxing is like such a good punishment. Because I don't like it. It hurts. No, we're not gonna wear a butt look. Like, there's not gonna be anything like that. I can't answer that. Am I ever gonna finish Cold Steel 4? I really want to. Like, I love the Cold Steel series, right? I love Cold Steel. And obviously, I finished 1, 2, and 3. I really want to finish 4 so I can move on to the other Trails games. But it's when, right? Like, it's a case of when. So obviously, working full time, there's 4 days a week gone. And then on my other days, obviously, I've got other stuff too, like working on the challenges, working on the alphabet challenge. It's just a case of when can I do it. Like, I can't say what game, but I actually have a code for a game that I really want to play with. Like, I've got an early access code. And I haven't even had a chance to really jump on that. Which sucks, because I really want to play it. Obviously, I can't tell you guys what game, though. So please understand that. Yeah, it's fine if we've been spotted. It's only a little tooth. Drunkfest is the best, though. The what? The what? Dragon Quest has also done that? Dragon Quest has done what? All dressing up and a dressing awake. Yeah, we've done dress up a few times. In raw food? No. No, I would never ever eat raw chicken. I don't care, like, ooh, no. We don't want to use that yet. Let's go strength this time. But yeah, no, I would never eat raw chicken. I don't care how much somebody offered me. That is just ridiculous. Like, I'm never going to be one of those idiots who does, like, really stupid, dangerous stuff for views. Like, don't get me wrong. There is a lot I would do for content. But I would not eat raw chicken and, like, risk salmonella. Because that is just ridiculous. Do these breakables, like, have any items? Because I feel like I'm breaking all these and I'm just not getting anything from them. No, because it would still be visible on stream, Arthur. So it would technically be against terms of service. So we couldn't do anything like that. I know at one point you were going to play a Dragon Ball Z game that you bought but never did a stream or anything. Yeah, Kakarot. I never actually ended up playing it because I just never got around to streaming it. It's like Sparking Zero. I have Sparking Zero and it reminds me a lot of the old Budokai games. I really want to play them, but I just haven't had a chance. because I'm basically just always in work mode. And these days, whenever I'm not in work mode, chances are it's because I'm doing something with Jam. That is like the only time I don't really record anything these days. But on the bright side, at least now you guys can't like moan at me and force me to take a day off, because now I take a day off whenever I'm with her. So it adds up, right? Like it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. You meet a friendly tooth later on that gives advice. I don't like the idea of a tooth giving me advice. It sounds bad. It's a wisdom tooth. Oh my god. The pun. The freaking pun, man. Like, seriously? Come on, really? That was so bad. I mean, it was good. It was creative. But it was so bad. This is the only problem now we're bringing YouTube into streams. It's like double the people, double the dad jokes. It's gonna be horrible for me. It's actually gonna be horrible, all these dad jokes, man. High level enemy. Oh, high level enemies in lower areas. Yeah, I would really love that in games. Raw fish, maybe? Probably not, because I have a really bad thing with seafood. Seafood does make me quite ill. If I could find a proper sushi place, I would maybe consider eating that. But only if it was like a proper sushi place with like good reviews, good like hygiene ratings, all that sort of stuff. That is the only time I would try proper sushi. I wouldn't try like some no-name place. But then obviously it's like, how would I really stream that, you know? The best I could do for that is a video. Yeah, because it's technically a sex toy, Arthur. Like it's technically a sex toy, so you can't show it on stream. You will wear a game suit, but will never eat the hottest potato chip. I don't need to eat the hottest chip because I ate the hottest chili. I ate the Carolina Reaper, the hottest chili in the world. I was like, you need a day off from the day off. I do, man, I do. She does my nut in. It's like she's even making me go Leeds with her next week. Like she's even making me go Leeds.
Hey.
Which is she's got some like work training thing on, and she doesn't want to go on her own, right? So she's having me go with her. And then I'm meeting up with the lovely Dal. So it's like, while she's doing her training thing, I have no idea what I'm gonna do. But then I'm gonna meet up with Dal, get some food, have some drinks. Probably get bullied a lot because Dal likes bullying me. And then we'll see. Fight post-game enemies roughly 1/5 of the way through the game. Damn. I mean, Dragon Quest is a series that I want to do. Dragon Quest is a series I really want to do. Dude, that looked like a giant strawberry on his ass. It looks like cherries, man. His ass looks like cherries.
It's horrible. I can't believe what I'm seeing.
What kind of design is that, though? Like, who comes up with a design like that? What is the conversation for that design?
We'll just have to make it work.
You'd be up for drinking right now. So would I, but I've got work tomorrow and I've got to stay awake until 6 a.m. And since I've had like a combined total of 5 hours sleep in the last 2 days, it's going to be difficult even sober, so I'm not going to drink. Would you have the chicken sashimi in Japan in a good restaurant? If it's raw, then no. I will never eat raw chicken. Like, I will never ever eat raw chicken. Wow, 3 damage, really? 3 damage again. He's gonna murder me, isn't he? He's gonna do like tons of damage. Yep, tons of damage. This has to be unwinnable. This has to be unwinnable, surely.
It didn't even flinch.
Damn it all! I'm not going down like this.
Either that or knowing that it's kind of like Persona, maybe. Maybe we're gonna get some kind of transformation, right? Games in this game are taken for Horimus boss. I have no idea what that is. What more can you do? Nothing. We're gonna die.
I'll distract it. You.
What?
Oh, Shaw's gonna sacrifice himself for me, guys.
Noble defends his people.
Yeah, you have one for me, demon. You have one for me, buddy.
If you would repay me, then live.
Super improper to do that. Oh, can't you just like try and re-roll it, JS? Or is it like a one-time thing and you have to like restart the game?
No! Please, say something!
Stroll! Don't be a fool. Just run for it.
It starts with, I'm so high right now. What does Jode?
Oh, fate saddled child.
Oh, Zen, you're gonna have one for me as well. Thank you, buddy. Hey, Bones. Long time no see, man. How are you?
Thy fate is crowned.
This boss is a medieval artist who painted fever dreams like what you're fighting right now. Oh. Oh, that's going to be what Jode's comment was as well about it. Starts with I'm so high right now. It's the person who designed these monsters. The best I can give you is a cup of coffee, Primal. You know, I could do with a refill. My cup is empty. I'm sure anybody from the UK who has seen these big Sports Direct mugs, anybody who's seen those mugs are just like, how on earth is that empty? I don't even know how much it holds, but it is massive. And I go through like 6 of them a day. That is my first, no, that's my second one. I need more coffee, man. He's ripping out his heart. What? Wait, is that a machine? That looked mechanical. Dude, what is going on? Like, what is this? Right, so he's into bondage. He's into bondage. We know that. You know what this reminds me of? Has anyone seen the anime called Zamd? Z-A-M-D. Has anyone seen that? It's a remarkably messed up anime, but that's what that character reminds me of in that transformation.
What the heck?
Just got done watching FF7 remake videos. Ooh.
Anyway, we've got.
Yeah, I really need to do some Rebirth ones, but just the whole problem with copyright is just like, you know? Well, I don't really need to heal, so let's use that. Deals weak wind damage to one enemy.
Wind.
Why do I feel it's... Yeah, that's not weak, man. That's really not weak. Wait, I lost my transformation. What? Use magic bites its lack of an igniter. Do I have to transfer? Wait, I resist that now. Why do I resist that? So, can I transform again? Attacking weak points. Certain enemies are weak to certain affinities. Weak will be displayed. Hitting an opponent's weakness or scoring a critical hit against them will only decrease the turn icon by half. Okay. Oh, so I can transform now with just my regular abilities. I don't know if I should kill the attachments or kill the main body. I feel like killing the main... Like, I feel like killing the attachments might give me some extras. I don't know though, man. When does the second part of the FF7 remake come out? What do you mean? What do you mean? Do you mean Rebirth? Read the mission? What do you mean, Strike?
Looks like we can't brute force through this one.
I'm gonna kill the attachments. I'm gonna kill the attachments. Upper right? Oh, attack the wing or right leg. Yeah, I did not see that in the slightest. I did not see that in the slightest. Oh. It's just like a tiny part of the screen, man. I totally missed it. Should have a look in Spiral Close. They sell 2-pint mugs. That's way too much, man. Like a two pinter would be good for booze, right? Like it'd be good for beer. But definitely not for coffee. Like 2 pints of coffee in one go. That's too much. I feel like I would genuinely have a heart attack with that. Dude, he fully healed. What? Come on, that's cheating. Only I am allowed to heal, game.
Fruit to heal? We can't kill it fast enough. Ick. I can't believe. Let's go.
This is so wrong, man. This is so wrong. Only I should be allowed to heal. At no point should enemies ever be allowed to heal. I wonder how much damage my attacks do, because I'm just using magic now, aren't I? Let's try an attack. 31. Okay, not amazing. We're going to stick to magic. Why do I have a feeling that magic is just going to be the strongest here? Like, call it a hunch. I feel like magic is going to be the strongest.
Maybe there's something I can do. Hey,
yeah, you go use your little toothpick and just cut the apple off for me. Hopefully can knock down apples to keep the foe from healing. Why do I have a feeling this is like a trick question? I feel like this is a trick question, right? I could say yes, and it's probably going to make the fight easier, but is it going to ruin the reward? Is it going to ruin the reward? That's the feeling I've got, right? That's what I'm thinking. Say yes, say no. You guys are so helpful. I appreciate it. It will not ruin the reward. Strike's telling me to say no, and I feel like Strike is trying to screw me because it's Strike. He always does. I kind of know what to expect with some people. So maybe I should just say yes. Hey ho! You like the third person I follow has only just started their playthrough of Metaphor. What's going on? I don't know. Yeah, you know, it's New Year, so I figured we'd start a new game. I'm gonna go with no. We're gonna do this like men. I got this. I got this, Galika. Just, I got this. Don't worry. Don't worry. Professional gamer, okay? Professional gamer. We got this. How great a reward are you expecting? I don't know, but when the game offers to do something for you, 9 times out of 10, it makes the reward worse. No, I'm gonna take the apples down myself. I got this. Stop asking me. Maybe if he starts bringing the apples back, then I will let her do it. But for now, I got this. I feel like I should maybe heal, though. My health is getting a little bit low. I should probably heal.
We don't take out those apples.
Stop asking me. I'm telling you no every single time. All right, let's heal. Oh, wow, that was actually a full heal. That's pretty crazy. You're overthinking it? Maybe. Maybe. But I also want to do this on my own. I don't want no assistance from a fairy. We got this. I want to do it without. Do it. I'm not joining the dark side. I'm not joining the dark side at all, Aaron. We're not doing it.
We don't take out those apples.
It's one hit away. Stop talking. Right, done it. Done it. The apple is dead. Both apples are now officially dead. If she asks me again, even though there's no apples, I'm going to go crazy. Right, she's finally stopped asking me. Now we can murder the boss. Achievement is important. Wait, there's an achievement for this? Oh, yeah, no. If there's an achievement for not using her, then we're definitely not going to use her. I want the trophy. I am a big trophy whore. Primal races against fairies? No. I'm an equal opportunist. I'm an equal opportunist. I feel in a world like this, the fairies are kind of treated as slaves. I want to show her that I am not only friends with her for her services. I want to show that I have this. We are proving our independence right now. That's what we're doing. Fairy doing the hey, listen. I literally asked at the very start as well, is this fairy going to be like Paimon? And everyone's like, nah, it's not going to be like Paimon, don't worry. Dude, 100 EXP? What? Wait, 600 mag? What is 600 mag? What is that? Marcel, thank you for the sub, buddy. I appreciate that. We did not have an alert show up on screen then, did we? Or did we and I just didn't see it? Did we have the alert show up? Or is it sort of hidden? Mag is a thing for later? Okay. Okay. an AE XP. I have no idea what that is. And we got a Gorlio's apple. Okay. Oh, so the AE XP is going to be for my transformation.
Not bad at all.
That's what I'm assuming anyway. Right, we have another stat increase. What are we going for this time? I think we're going to go luck again. I want more luck.
True power is born of the heart.
To a fairy, things must look so much bigger. I agree. I agree. Everything must be massive to a fairy.
Always trail in such a wish's wake. Since time immemorial, those we call heroes have earned the title through this order. They pursued their wishes and boldly walked a path of virtue.
Luck does help with crits. Oh, luck helps with crits as well.
True spirit of a hero. The power that lies.
Wait, did it say that on the explanation, or was it just on about the drop rate? I feel like it said that on the explanation, right?
If thou wouldst change the world by thine
Not by a large amount. So it's just like a little boost. I got you.
Shalt reveal thy soul's mission.
What was that voice? And you! What was that power you used? You had a metal heart. And
so we're now hearing voices. I would just like to confirm we have schizophrenia. We are now playing as somebody with schizophrenia.
Guy is still alive.
We won't discriminate though. We won't discriminate. It is an illness. We will help him get treated. You only failed to crit 99%. You don't make.
He's our man on the inside. The one I'm delivering the message to.
He's badly hurt. You, boy, lend me your shoulder. We'll need to carry him.
Do I look like someone who would help you carry him here? I am lazy. I just want a big fight. You should carry him and I'll just watch. You do the work, old man.
We should be fine if we take a moment's rest here.
This is the full version, Curtis. This is the full version. I bought it just before stream.
We're both alive, and you can't ask for much.
Well, I'm guessing the demo ends around here, does it?
Sorry I couldn't join you in the fray.
He's got back problems? Well, that's not my issue.
Newcomer, eh?
That's not my issue.
How'd this boy manage to command?
He shouldn't be a soldier with back problems.
Nothing I've ever seen. Do you know anything about it?
I might.
How can you be racist to an animal that doesn't exist after he massacres the whole fairy kingdom? Wasn't me. I don't know what you're on about. I haven't massacred anybody yet.
You have a new mission.
We've only just started the game. We've not massacred anybody.
Kill Luis Guiaburn.
You've got to wait till I get to a good grinding spot before I start massacring things. We have to at least get a little further, you know?
Nothing natural that killed the king. Damn that Luis.
The demo ends about halfway through the first dungeon. Is that the one we just did? I'm guessing that's the one we just did, right?
We're running out of time. Here, look.
You get this scenario and first 3 days.
They called it
so it goes a bit further. So so that wasn't the first dungeon.
You need to see the prince's condition for yourself.
He looks fine. He's just having a nap.
His won't last much longer. Those thorns are thick enough to claim him.
Luis cast the curse, so killing him is the only way to lift it. If we wait any longer, they're just gonna crown a new king.
Kill him? Question mark?
You have to kill him?
Suppose we'd better start at the beginning.
Like, murder is the answer. Murder is always the answer. If murder isn't the answer, then you're planning to murder the wrong person.
But it wasn't his age that had people talking. It was his ruthless military genius. Hero to some, monster to others.
You have some issues with this game?
A prodigal tactician and a master.
Wait, you have some issues with this game, but overall you love the game.
Some said it was only a
What sort of issues? Is it just like the background themes of the game, Eagle, or is it more like gameplay, sound, or like flow? Yes, I survived the tutorial, Del. Are you mad?
It was Luis.
I got this, bro. I'm a super good gamer, remember?
But the son's death wasn't enough for him.
We are super god gamers.
Father's blood on his hands. And if that king-slaying fiend...
Tell you what though, I've tried to go as long as I can, but I'm afraid I need a sig.
But when we were exploring the royal capital, there were a lot more Luis supporters than I expected. How can they still trust him after all that?
Like, I've still not managed to quit.
Left no evidence.
Still not managed to quit, unfortunately.
The allegations wouldn't stick. All they could do was send him as far away as possible.
People who want to play newer Persona titles but not have school life, this is the game for you. You know what? That's kind of true, man. Like, ever since like I started this full-time job and doing YouTube as well, like, I just don't get the time to really play anything else now. Everything I do is just working on like challenges, basically.
Never have crushed the rebel uprising so quickly. Damn them, man.
Can't blame us for your smoking. I know. No, so because we're obviously going to be drinking in Leeds, I was like, I know I'm going to be drinking, and obviously when you drink, you want to smoke. Like, any people who smoke will understand that, right? Like, everyone will know when you drink alcohol, you smoke a lot more. It's just like a natural part of smoking. So I was like, I was saying to Gem the other day, once we've got Leeds out the way, I have literally like nothing planned where there's going to be any alcohol involved. So that's going to be my time. Because now Gem has quit. Like, she has now fully quit smoking.
Look, Grius, he saved our lives back there. And it sounds like
you need another FF9 video in your life? Well, good news!
Especially if he's
one might come in the next 6 months. Put quitting smoking on the wheel. There's no point putting that on the wheel. It's something I want to do anyway. It's just my willpower is very, very low. My willpower is just incredibly low.
Noble, sir. To have done otherwise would betray my title, to say nothing of.
That's why it's like any time something happens where it's like drinking alcohol, for example, anytime like anything like that is coming up, I just know I'm gonna cave. You know what I mean?
Life and sword are yours.
Because everyone I will be with will be smoking. Alcohol will be involved, which obviously really does not help the situation. So it's just like, oh, you know? Yeah, she's completely quit, Del. She completely quit. When did she do it? Mid to late December. It was just before Christmas that she quit. So she quit just before Christmas. Obviously, I don't know if she's had like a sneaky one here or there. But yeah, she hasn't really had any. Like, when she's here, she hasn't had any at all. And she's been here now for like the last 2 days. She left today for work.
For tonight, see to your wounds. We'll leave at first light. But I'm counting on you.
I think that happens with all series, Pumpkin. You're always gonna get the purists.
Feels like the mission is finally starting.
Especially these days. Because it's like when a good example is when FF16 came out, right? So I like FF16. I really like it. I think it's one of the best. Obviously, I still love the others, you know? Like, it's not going to change my love for the others, but I do think 16 is one of the best. And yet, because I say that, I'm apparently just a shill. I'm just a shill. I'm not a real FF fan or anything like that. I'm just shilling for Square. Even though it's like Square have never paid me a penny.
That was why I was first sent undercover here.
It just makes me laugh.
And
it's like the fandoms these days are curious. You will not believe the amount of drama I've been seeing just in the last like 3 or 4 months, right? The last 3 or 4 months specifically has been really bad for it. The entire FF fandom, I say the entire, it's obviously not the entire fandom, but multiple FF fandoms have just gotten so toxic, it's unreal. Because like, I'm seeing it a lot more on YouTube, a lot more on Twitter. Other people are seeing it a lot more. Other people are experiencing it a lot more. It's like the multiple fandoms are just going absolutely mental lately over everything and anything. Like, a lot of the stuff is just nothing burgers. You know what I mean? But everyone's just going like mental. Vaping works well for quitting smoking. It doesn't for me, Lean. That's the problem I have. Like, I've tried vaping multiple times, but it keeps making my tonsils swell. And I've tried so many different kinds of vapes, so many different kinds of juices, and it always happens. My tonsils end up swelling, and then to sort the swelling out, I have to get like a throat spray and antibiotics. Why play it when you have DMC? Because it's still technically different to DMC. Like with that logic, with that logic, why play FF2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10? Because you've got FF1. Like, that is ridiculous logic if I've ever heard it. Like, obviously, if people don't like the game, then that's fine. They don't have to like it. But people shouldn't shit on other people for liking something that they do. You know what I mean? It's like, we're all adults here at the end of the day. We can all enjoy different things.
Huh?
Yeah, who were you, buddy? How could you be... Hang on, how can you say, oh, I was just a mercenary? Oh, yeah, I was the Prince's swordplay tutor. Like, so you weren't just a mercenary then, were you? Oh, there's something there. I see a golden light. Let's go see what the light is. It was a good game, but because it's built on the mechanics of the Persona series. It's Twitter idiots fan Final Fantasy and bringing the toxic behavior with them. It's not even just Twitter though. That's the thing. It's not even just Twitter. If anything, I am seeing it more on YouTube than I am on Twitter. And it's not even like abuse that's directed to me or anything like that. It's abuse that I'm seeing directed to other people. Oh, rest up for the departure. Yeah, it's ridiculous, man. How do I rest? Well, first let's save. I don't know how we're gonna rest. Twitter is a racy cesspool these days, thanks to Elon. Believe it or not, I'm not seeing as much hate on Twitter. It's mainly YouTube. Definitely allergic to nicotine. Best deterrent to smoking. Yes, that works as an amazing deterrent. We are adults. Primal isn't though. I'm just a kid at heart, you know. I have the mental age of a 12-year-old.
Still.
The way they handle themes in this game is honestly nice. Is there a mod you really want to play but scared of not being able to complete? Not really. No, not really. Like I don't mind if I fail. You know what I mean? If I do a challenge or a mod and I fail, I don't mind that. It's part of the experience. It's kind of like Pbird, right? Like I was always going through Pbird and I was like, yeah, we're going to do this. We're going to complete this. We're going to complete this. And then obviously as we saw just how ridiculous it got to like the end and that, I was just like, no, I'm just not doing this. I'm just not dealing with this.
It feels kind of like it's my fault.
So I don't have a problem failing a mod or anything. Should we blame her? No, we'll be nice to the fairy this time. It's not your fault.
It's not your fault.
We'll be nice.
But
yeah, I don't mind playing a mod that I would fail.
I can't fight with you.
Unless the only time I would mind if I failed is if it's one that is designed to make you fail.
I'll try to help however I can.
If it is designed to make you fail, then I probably won't play it.
Just yet. But I believe in you.
Yeah, I found the golden bug.
Hey,
I found the golden bug.
Insomnia is good for catching up on reading.
You can revisit FF9 with the Memory and Meguri mods. Yeah, so the Memory update is crazy good. I love that.
It's just war after war.
All the unique mods they've included in it is so good. I just want them. I want them to include a randomizer.
Enjoy it while you
when they finally include a proper randomizer, it's going to be the best.
Good night.
Because currently the other randomizer mods for FF9 don't work with the new mod manager. I don't think. Never been so long on the stream. Keep up, Primal. I'll have to leave you guys for today, though. Enjoy the best of stream. Thank you, US. Thank you. I really appreciate that.
Hello.
At least you enjoyed your time here. Yeah, we're going to be doing so many more to YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, like everywhere as time goes on. So hopefully you'll be able to catch a lot more in the future. You were raving about Pbird until the Monster Arena grind. That's the thing. Like, there was some...
You truly are an intriguing one.
When it comes to Pbird, there are some things I would change, right? Like, there are some early things I would change to make it less tedious.
Fascinating.
Because there is still a lot of tediousness in Pbird.
I can reach out to
But once...
My name is Moore.
Once you get to the calm lands, that's where Pbird ruined itself. Because you could tell pre-calm lands that it was a very well-polished experience, right? Like, Pbird had really gone through and polished the early game. Could do have a couple changes, but nothing major. Whereas post-calm lands, like calm lands and later, it's like he was taking feedback from people and just throwing it in without actually testing. Because it was ridiculous at that point.
Until you appeared. And now, by whatever strange forces are afoot, I can speak.
There's plenty of diverse issues in Final Fantasy at the moment. Turn-based reaction.
What would you say to
Yeah, and I mean, to me, it's one of them. Like, does it really matter? Like, as far as I see it, right? Like, to me, what makes Final Fantasy Final Fantasy? To me, it's the story.
There must be more you wish to know.
Like, turn-based versus action is an argument I don't understand.
I believe.
Because Final Fantasy to me has always been about the story, right?
You need no petty conflict.
Like, if I wanted turn-based, I'd play the older Final Fantasies, or I'd play Pokemon, or something like that. You know? I play Final Fantasy because the stories, the music, it's so good. That's why I play Final Fantasy.
A spirit of heroic virtue.
Whereas it's like, I see people arguing about, oh, turn-based, ATB, action. It's like, guys, there's only actually 2 Final Fantasy games that are actually turn-based. Do you know what ATB stands for? Active Time Battle. Yes, it's not as active as, say, FF16, but it's still active. If you don't press a button, the enemies will still get extra turns. That is not turn-based. Turn-based is FF1 and FF10. Those are the only 2 actual turn-based games. All the others are ATB, Active Time Battle. It's a version of turn-based, but it's not actually turn-based. But it's like, for people, like, so many people just fail to realize that. So it's like, they go on like there's only these 2 types of combat when there isn't. It's like, there are more active battle Final Fantasies than there are turn-based.
To master your newfound power. So what say you? Will you take
When you complain about something you like, it's only because you want it to be better. That is also true. That is also true. So it's like, if you complain about any of the FF games these days, it's like you are not allowed to enjoy something but have a complaint about it. You are not allowed. That's just the way the internet sees it these days. It's like, if you like something, you are not allowed to have a negative opinion about something specific in the game. You can't have negative feedback according to the internet these days.
Now let's see what manner of
Missing the pop music that I would go and listen drunk. Primal. See, I think, so the good thing we have here is we're an older community, right? Like, most of my viewers are somewhat older. I have a few like under 18 viewers. The vast majority are like 20 to 30 and 30 to 44, right? Like, those are my 2 highest demographics. So we're kind of all past that point. Like, don't get me wrong, we definitely still have some people like that, but they are the minority. And that's why I kind of avoid a lot of the drama a lot of the time. But every now and again, it does creep up, you know? Like, I know the worst one right now is the Aerith v Tifa debate.
We'll meet again, I'm sure.
It's like, those two ships are just so badly at war right now. It is unreal.
The royal funeral draws ever closer. 5 days remain.
It depends on the version of free you play, JS.
All already,
I don't mind it being active combat or say team-based combat. I just want it to be a fun game. Exactly. It's like, if people don't enjoy active battle, then they don't enjoy it. That's fine.
Find the abandoned mine shaft in the mountain and take the tunnel to the other side.
That way they'll never see us coming, huh?
Lad, you'll be our vanguard. It'll be a trial by fire, but the sooner you get used to that power...
Enjoy your playthrough? I will, Josh. I will. Like, I'm looking forward to it. So many people have, like, raved about this game that I am a little worried it doesn't stand up to the hype. That's always a worry when a game does really, really well. I do get worried about the hype, especially these days, like we were just talking about. It's kind of the same thing. Hate travels everywhere, but so does hype, right? Like, if you don't hype a game that is really hyped up, then you just get buried, basically. So, obviously, when it comes to creators, everybody hypes it up, because that is the in view, pretty much. So when things like that happen, I'm kind of like, So I do hope it holds up to the hype, but I'm also prepared for if it doesn't.
Right. Let's check them out.
You're about to age out. Don't worry, we've got people, like, we've got viewers all the way up to like 60 plus.
This place.
So like an action-based 12. I mean, yeah, 12 is action-based with turn-based elements. It does make me laugh though. You know one of the biggest things that makes me laugh, right? So, you know, when Rebirth came out, this is something I saw on like so many comments on my own videos. When Rebirth came out, how would everybody describe Rebirth? What gameplay aspect would you describe Rebirth? To me, Rebirth is action. So when FF16 came out, I saw literally hundreds, and I mean hundreds of people just bashing 16 because it was action combat in every single 16 video I made, right? Hundreds of different people doing this. When Rebirth came out, they talked about it like it was God's gift to humanity, even though it was still action. That is one of the biggest problems the community has right now. That's why someone hates X thing about, say, FF9, for example. I want to see from their perspective. Exactly. Exactly. Cloud X powered all the way. That could be funny, man. That could be funny. Imagine if that turns into like the legit ship. You mean the challenge video, Curtis? There is a 12 challenge video being made, but it's not the next one. It was hoped to be the next one, but it's not going to be.
Don't let your guard down.
Pbird videos is fun to listen to during work, but after 47 videos, I started to get bored and switched to FF7, New Threat, and Ragnarok. Honestly, Pbird, once you get to Calmlands, I would honestly advise people to stop watching, because once we get to Calmlands, it gets very salty. There's a lot of salt at that point. You know what I mean? Because a lot of the stuff post Calmlands was just really, really horrible.
Located northwest of Grand Trad, it is resource rich with magma crystals. Its proximity.
It's also harder for creators to not hide things because it's like baiting the hands that feed them. That's not true. That's not true. That's an opinion a lot of people have, but it's actually not true, Dan. So,
the party continues along the
right. I obviously can't talk about everything, just because of NDAs and stuff like that. When it comes to companies that have approached me, I'm obviously very open about when I get something for free or something like that. So let's talk. You know what? Let's talk about trips, right? Obviously, you guys know I've had multiple trips to play. Like, I played 16 early a couple of times. I played Rebirth early. I've interviewed Naoki Yoshida. I've interviewed, I can't remember his name, but the devs for Fiat Rhythm. I've done trips with NIS America. Here's the thing, right? Here's one thing that people don't really know. At no point did they ever ask us to make videos. At no point did they ever ask us that. All we were basically, like, all we ever get told at events is, if you are going to make content, just don't post it before this date, and don't talk about this, or this because of like spoilers, or they want to announce it themselves, basically. That's all they ever do. And it's like, so here's the thing, they don't even pay for the trips, right? So with Square Enix, for example, they paid for one trip for me where they paid for my train fare and they put me in a hotel for 2 nights. That's all they paid for. That was one trip. They never actually paid me any money. They just paid for me to attend the event. And then every other event after that, I had to pay for out of my own pocket.
What happened?
So it's like, I'm actually negative money with Square. Because I've paid to go to all these events, and it works out being more expensive than I make on the videos.
Don't let your guard down.
And it's like, as for hyping games up, why? Like, I don't see the point. Me as a creator, I just don't see the point. Because whether I hype it up or I'm just honest about it, I know I'm still going to get the games from them. Because honesty goes a long way. Over the last 3 years or so, there's been one company that has approached me and tried to control what I say in a video about a game. And I told them no. And I just said I wasn't going to work with them. That's literally how that went. Some creators don't really have integrity when it comes to stuff like that, and they will say whatever the devs tell them to say. But it happens way less than people think. Mainly due to the fact that it's also actually illegal, if you didn't know. If you receive money from a company, you have to disclose that, right? It's the same way of like getting a game now. If you get a game for free off a company, you have to disclose that. So it's like, if someone says they get a game free, that doesn't necessarily instantly mean that they're on the payroll. If they earn monetary compensation, they have to technically announce that as well. But that also doesn't mean that their opinions are bought for. It could very well genuinely be their honest opinion. Oh, the next Dragon Quest is 12. Got you. Maybe listen to Transcendent mod or Ultimate mod. I would go with Ultimate Hardcore. Ultimate Hardcore would be better than Transcendance. Transcendance was okay, but it wasn't super amazing. Ultimate Hardcore was way better. Like 16 and remake / rebirth alike, and did not care for if it was action based or not. Yeah, so a lot of people are like they made me laugh actually. So how many people? Hang on, just let me get a drink. My throat's getting a bit dry. But I've got a question for people, right? How many people have been subscribed to me since before FF7 Remake? Like, how many people have seen my videos since Remake, like, to now? I'm sorry, here is where I draw the line, Primal. I wish you don't talk about sponsorship games. I'm talking about the situation, Super. I'm explaining a situation that a lot of people just don't understand. It's like, anytime I get a game for free, I always mention it. Does that mean my opinion's bought? No, it doesn't. I could link you to a bunch of games that I got for free, and I actually had major issues with. And I was not quiet about those issues in videos. It's like I made one video which, for about 4 years, made NIS America just not work with me. NIS America went about 4 years at one point just refusing to work with me because I made an honest video. Whereas then, obviously, as the channel got bigger, they kind of couldn't ignore me because I still played their games. It's hard to criticize a game versus hyping, especially for newer or smaller creators afraid of the company's reactions. Many companies have been okay with criticism as long as you're constructive. Exactly. As long as you're constructive, it's fine. Companies actually prefer that. It's like if you're just wailing on a game for the sake of it, then yeah, a company might have issues with that because it's also kind of obvious in a sense.
Here we go.
Like when you haven't, like if someone hasn't actually fully played the game and they're just hating on it because there's like a hate train, it is very, very obvious. And that's typically where companies have a problem. It's like Metal Gear Survive. So obviously there was a lot of drama with Metal Gear Survive, right? when it comes to people who got that game, it is very, very, very easy to tell who actually played the game and who just made a video for the hate train. Because a lot of the hate videos were all just basically saying the same thing, which were actually wrong. Like not even a little wrong, just actually wrong about what the game is. So you could tell even if they played it, they never made it past 30 minutes. I've been around long before that. Yeah, so it's like when it comes to remake and rebirth, I'm sure everybody is well aware. I have talked many, many, many times that I was not a huge fan of FF7 Remake, right? I was not a huge fan of Remake. And yet, because I liked Rebirth, that makes me a shill. Even though Remake and Rebirth, to me, are two vastly different games.
Got it?
You got to do a trip to America. Nah, I cannot afford a trip to America. The only way I would really ever get to go America is obviously one if the channel just massively blew up, then it might happen. Other than that, if a company paid for me to go, that is the only way I'd be able to do a trip to America. Videos on 10 that brought me to your channel? Yeah, so probably before Remake then. If you become way too honest, no one will work with you. Not true. Not true. Simply not true. You'll lose sponsors that way. Again, not true. That's not how this works. It was reported the other day by news YouTubers, devs don't want Asmongold and other big streamers to play the games anymore as they refuse to follow the line. I've only ever experienced it once where a company has tried to tell me what to say, and I told them no. Every other company I've worked with. Oh, really? Really? Bad time, Dow. Bad time, bro.
You could
Goddamn sound alert.
You could do so. You want him to do you so much you could do anything.
Yeah, no, I've only ever like had it where one company has ever tried to control what I say, and I told them no. Every other company I've worked with has never even tried it. It's really not as common as people think. Watching your Sin Unleashed videos, you were asked that question many times, and every time you said the same thing. You were looking forward to it, but you had some reservations about the game. What, for Remake? Yeah, it's true. Like, I was looking forward to Remake before it came out. Thank you for the itty bitties then. I was looking forward to it when it came out, but I was a little worried because obviously, you know, like, there are always going to be good and bad things. When Remake came out, I really wasn't a huge fan. Like, some parts were okay, but ultimately, I rated the game pretty low in general. But then because I enjoyed Rebirth, I'm suddenly a shill. You can enjoy one game and dislike another. It's perfectly fine.
Let's go. Scour.
It's just the way it works, you know? It's just the way the world works. People have opinions on things. It was before you buy kind of thing, but it was clear guy was just rewarding promotional material. There are definitely people who do that. But I can tell you right now, Koei Tecmo would not ask for that. I've worked with Koei many, many times. They never ask you to say something specific. They never ask you to, like, put specific lines in or anything like that. Like, when it comes to what Koei ask, they just give you, like, a list of things that you can't show, which 9 times out of 10 is endgame spoilers. During March 2017. Damn, that was a while ago. That was a while ago. Ozzy, what's going on, dude? Thank you for the sub, buddy. And what made you blow up on YouTube was the Overpowered early? It was. It definitely was. So, FF8 started off kind of meh. So, back then, I did the FF8, how OP. And it got like 2,000 views in the first week, and then it slowly started to build and build and build, and then it ended up on like 20,000-30,000 after a couple of weeks. So I made the FF9 one after that. Well, technically I made the FF9 one about a week after FF8, That one did really well. It got to like 10-20,000 views after like a few days. And at that point, I was like, damn, I'm on to a winner here. So I did one for FF10. That got like 40,000 views in the first day. And at that point, I was like, damn. That's what really got the channel off the ground, yes. Before that, I'd only had like 18,000 subs, which basically all came from Kingdom Hearts 3 and Devil May Cry. Love Remake, Rebirth, I wasn't as happy about, but didn't rank so low either, just mid. Yeah, so with Rebirth, for example, I don't like all the minigames. I don't like all the minigames in Rebirth. I also don't like how some parts were just forcibly dragged out. As for the rest of the game, I enjoyed it. You know, I have those two complaints. But just because I have the complaints, it doesn't mean I didn't like the game. You seem dodgy, bro. You seem dodgy. Only a lack of having the right mindset if we're going to have different options, but it doesn't mean we can't have a good conversation. Exactly. Exactly.
But
it's like, I fully agree. Just do critiques based on problems one has or not. Just talk shit. Exactly. Exactly. It's like never just openly talk shit about something. Be constructive and tell people why you don't like it. It's one of the reasons I don't really do any reviews anymore. It's like, you guys might have noticed I don't really review stuff now. Maybe once in a while, I'll review a Disgaea game or Atelier. Those are basically the only reviews I do. I do also review Final Fantasy games, like the new games, for one reason and one reason alone. The only reason I do FF games is because I feel like I have a lot of trust with the FF community. So I will give my opinions on them. And even then, I still like mention all the problems as well. So it's one of them. But any other game, and I won't review it because there's too much like hate wagon. There's too many hate wagons for games. I am indeed, Catchy. I am indeed. Can you please ask Koei Tecmo to re-release the PS2 Manakemi out on Oracle and Atelier Iris games?
Motherfucker.
Oh, thank you for the sub, buddy. They did re-release Atelier Iris. Wait, was it Iris? I'm pretty sure they re-released Iris, right? Last year or the year before, something like that. But yeah, I don't have that much pull, unfortunately. Like, I really don't have any pull to make them, you know, like, work on a game or anything. Like, I actually need to get in touch with Koei about something as well, which I'm sure everybody already knows exactly what I'm going to get in touch with them about. Yeah, I need to get in touch with them.
Very impressive.
I feel like I maybe should have looked behind me at the start to see if I could maybe, like, go that way for something. Probably couldn't, though. I do like all the dogs, though, that are super easy to kill, man. I feel like this is going to be how you farm in the future in this game. You just run around murdering field mobs like this without getting into fights. It's probably way faster. Kingdom Hearts 3 is another game you're conflicted about? How come, Jode? Lesson remake with generic and dragged out to justify the full game price and bloat. Yeah, like, I think the game was a decent length on its own. It didn't need dragging out. There were a lot of times I really did think, no, this is too bloated at this particular moment in time. But then I suppose a lot of games have issues like that, don't they? It's not just the one anymore. They re-released Atelier Marie. Oh, it was Marie, was it? Yeah, I couldn't remember which one it was. I know it was a really, really old one that they re-released, and I wasn't really a big fan, so I played it like an hour and then just stopped playing it. That's why I never made videos for it. So I just didn't like it. Which obviously with me is really rare, because I always do videos for Atelier. Dear Koei, free Yumi a collector's edition, please. Koei don't send me stuff like that, unfortunately. It's like I have asked multiple times about getting a collector's from them, but they never do, unfortunately. It's okay though. It's one of them. Obviously, they are under no obligation to ever send me one. But you don't ask, you don't get. So I'll always try and ask them. But yeah, they don't really send them, unfortunately. I came for the printing instead for that Primalliquid guy. Oh, thank you, Shamu. Thank you. Guys, hide. Tentacles is here. Hide. Everybody jump on the boat. He can't get you on the boat. He's like Spyro from the first Spyro game. He can't touch water. Once you're on the boat, you're safe. Even better if it's your own boat. The little enemies that you just jump into combat with is nice for item farming and all different reasons due to what archetype you have equipped on the MC. So many things added between 2 and 3 from games that weren't exactly available to a lot of people in the game. Was super easy. Too much of the combat was basically cutscenes. I will agree with that. Yeah, like the fair stuff, not amazing. Like some of it was okay, but considering the amount of times you use it throughout the game, it did get a little repetitive for sure. Like I will definitely agree with you there, for sure. Please don't kill me. 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 That was a little close. That was a little close.
You're barely holding together.
I feel like I should heal. We should heal, right? I think we just need to keep healing now. Oh man. As long as he doesn't kill me, this is fine. Alright. We can kill him, right? It's 3v1. We got this. Must be the only person here for the lemon. Plenty of people are here for me. Everybody loves me, Dal. It's only you old viewers that don't like me. I didn't realize this was a boat-loving stream. Oh yeah, for sure. It's like we love the boats, man. We love boats. Unless you have motion sickness like me, in which case maybe you don't like boats as much. Wait, what's going on, Catchy? No. Is the game good? I'm enjoying it so far, Raw. I'm enjoying it so far. Where's Mozgo? What's he saying? I can't find any messages from him. Oh, there it is. I have no idea what that actually says. Let me copy. Let's load that into Google Translate and see what he actually said, shall we? Google Translate. What did he say? Apparently my bald head is making him blind. I'm not bald. Like I have like quite a lot of hair. Bro, are you smoking something? I think he's smoking something. Don't buy a boat. Nah, we have to buy a boat. We have to buy a boat. Like after Tentacles had me murdered, I don't even know how many times in one of his challenges. I now advocate for buying a boat. I am now a boat advocate. Not because I like boats, like I'm travel sick. I don't really like boats. I just advocate it because I know it is revenge, basically. I advocate the revenge. We have to advocate for revenge, guys. That's how we do this. The fairy just grated on me. So it really reminds me of Paimon. Hey, Harley. How are you doing? Big grand now plot twist unlike before, just a good story and great battle system. I think it's hit and miss. I think it's hit and miss, really. I think it's difficult to like get the correct amount of each. Because obviously, as time goes on, people's tastes in games change. So it's like you have to try and cater to the older fans as well as trying to bring in new fans, right? So you kind of need a mix of both things. Obviously, with how many people enjoy Genshin, having a fairy assistant that's a little like Paimon might be a draw then for them. You know, all the Genshin fans. Any plans to do an overpowered video on this game? At the minute, no. Obviously, I'm still very, very early on the game. In the future, maybe. It depends on how much I like the game and also how the grinding turns out. You know what I mean? It's like if I think I could make an entertaining overpowered video on it and I end up loving the game, then yes, there would eventually be an overpowered video. At this point in time, no. There is not an overpowered video plan. I actually took some inspiration from you in the video I'm publishing on Thursday. Ooh. Do I get a spoiler for what it is, Tentacle? Do I get a spoiler? Can you DM me a spoiler? I would be super curious. Hang on, Thursday. Oh, I'm at work Thursday. I won't be able to watch it. Damn. I'll have to wait until what day? Saturday. Yeah, it's gonna be Saturday before I can watch. I really hope you didn't have me murdered again. As long as you didn't have me murdered again, that is perfectly acceptable.
No sense leaving it here.
Because if you had me murdered again, that means I'm gonna have to make another challenge where you get murdered. It's like we have to do this sort of stuff.
I can't believe this. Very impressive.
FF8 without healing. Ooh.
What are you doing?
That's one even I haven't done yet. I'd be really curious to know how that went, actually. I would imagine there are... Hang on. FF8. So straight off the bat, I can think of two horrific points. I can think of two horrific points straight off the bat for FF8. Hey, dude, you're bald, head is shiny. Yeah, I'm gonna go blind. Yeah, I saw Kachi. I'm not bald though, so I think the guy's just high. Also thought it was such an unfair comparison with the Ubisoft towers.
Hey,
with the what?
right. I told you. I didn't see no dessert.
What do you think of the chances for Capcom to remaster the Breath of Fire series?
Don't kill me.
I don't really work with Capcom. I've had an experience with them, but I don't really work with them. So I don't know anything about their ins or their outs or anything like that. As for Breath of Fire, eventually I assume so. Because I mean, the Breath of Fire games are semi-popular, right? Like they still make new Breath of Fire games.
Come on, let's move.
Your fans evolve with you as well. Also true. Also true. Like fans will come and go, right? Like sometimes you might have, say, 100 fans for one project, but then maybe life got in the way. You know, life changes all the time. Maybe life got in the way, and your 100 fans, even though they still like that thing, maybe they just can't put the time to it anymore. Maybe they just have no time for it now. Like maybe they have kids. Maybe they got married. Any plans to do an overpowered video on this? I did answer that, Celestial, but I think that's the same comment from earlier. At the minute, no. Potentially, yes. It depends how I like the game.
I knew I'd find you here. You were the only one.
It's already available to members. Ah, okay, okay.
It couldn't have been anyone else.
Who would have thought 3 sorry...
There were issues.
Make it past a whole...
There were issues. I love it. I can already imagine the issues for sure.
You knew the human would be there.
Oh man. Like I can already imagine. I already know one issue specifically. Like there's one issue specifically I know instantly. As soon as you said without healing, it was like that. Instantly where you would have an issue. So I'd be really curious to see how you got past it, if you got past it. The Breath of Fire games are getting remasters. It's semi-confirmed. Oh, is it? Okay.
Savior rises as their shield. Is that your game?
Interesting yet useless FF characters would make a good video. Honestly, there's not really any useless FF characters. Characters have uses in different settings, right? It's like you could have a really bad character generally, and then do a challenge run, and that character suddenly becomes the best character. Every character has a specific use. The problem is if other characters simply have better uses.
But I know better than to confront a human.
Don't give away my future videos. Hey, I'm working on one as well, Tans. We're working on the same one, it seems.
7 years ago, the first Flames Day of June, a village.
Carol's favorite character in 8 is Norg? No, definitely not.
A village called Harlia.
Oh yes, that might have been a name.
Give some insights on the Overpowered videos. How many hours of gameplay? It depends on the game. FF8 only took me 80, 90 hours, something like that. Like it really wasn't a huge amount of time. FF9 was about the same, 80 to 100 hours, somewhere around that. FF10, I can't remember FF10. I know there was a section in the video though where I turned around and said, right, I'm not going to do this, but we could technically do this one thing, but it would take like over 1,300 hours to do it. That's why I'm not going to do it. But this is what would happen if we did it, basically. But yeah, I didn't do that. So I can't remember how much it actually took me. The worst one though, was the one that actually performed the worst, which was Final Fantasy III Overpowered. That took me over 1,000 hours. It took over 1,000 hours, and in like 3 years, it's only got to about 100k viewers. It did absolutely terrible for growth. Like, it really didn't grow the channel at all. And even though the Overpowered series, they're always a money loss, right? Like, the Overpowered series are never worth the time to money investment, but usually they're good for channel growth. But yeah, FF3 just failed miserably on both fronts. It was by far the worst one. Like, if we're talking time to money investment, if we're talking time to money investment for FF3, it works out at less than a penny per hour. It works out less than a penny per hour for FF3. Because it took over 1,000 hours. We already have 2 fascinating yet useless FF8 characters. The FF8 characters are weird, man. Like, they could be really good, but also really bad. I did Edia, and then at that point I was like, I kind of can't do any more solo character runs because they're all going to basically be the same because of the way junctions work. That's why I then did the slots only one, because it's different, it's unique, and I had no idea what was going to happen. You could only really become a second version of other characters. Yeah, but in FF10, once you get to the end, they all become each other. Oh yeah, Quinn is absolutely not terrible. Quinn has some mega good uses. And Del, thank you for the 80 biddies, bro.
So he scampers off to protect himself, and his subordinates get to be his living shields. I'll fix the filthy coward with the end he deserves.
Murder! We like murder. Murder's fun.
If you sense danger, steel your defenses.
Most of the ones I thought were useless was proven wrong by challenge videos like Selfie. Never used her until I started watching challenge kids on YouTube. Yeah, Selfie's not a terrible character by any means. It's like Selfie has good uses. Some good uses, I should say. It's like there are some which aren't amazing, but there are some where she becomes really helpful.
In the name I call upon royal power within. Hack and slash.
I probably should have killed the guards first.
Useless. Die. Oh, please.
No one has tentacles to talk to now, so I bet we will be ignored here. I'm not ignoring anyone. My chat is combined, Dal. It's like my chat is combined, so I just see the messages one after the other. So I just talk to whoever posts. Delphi is the weakest character in FF8. Character-wise, she's not the best. Like, character-wise, she is kind of just there. She has a moment, but ability-wise, technically, Edia and Cypher are the worst, as their limits are just terrible. Like, gameplay-wise, I mean. I don't think she's bench filler. It's like all the characters are kind of clones of themselves, really, in 8. The Enders are one useful one. Disagree. Disagree. There are some things where, well, obviously the End is always an instant win, right? But there are still some really good combinations. Renoa is definitely not weak. Renoa is hands down one of the strongest characters once you get Angel Wings. It's like Angel Wings Meteor is so broken, it is unreal. Gambling is never a weakness, gambling is your life. Oh my god, he's turned into a gambling addict.
I shall rise to the occasion.
Oh man. Oh, new skill. Increases one ally's attack for 3 turns. Ooh, I like that. We're getting some buffs, guys. We're getting some buffs. I could really do with some AoE attacks, so I really want some AoE.
Impossible.
You never used Renoa? Renoa is ridiculously strong. That's why in my magic only run for FF8, I banned her Angel Wings.
And without an igniter.
Because her Angel Wings in a magic only run is so stupidly broken, it is unreal.
I'm Leon Stroll. Just a fallen node.
You know, it has the highest natural strength in FF8. I think it's the highest natural magic.
They sent for help, but he abandoned
I
them.
took you once, Dal. Once. I took you once for my birthday. And then after that, you and Doyle dragged me and Gem out at like 2 a.m. to go the next day. Yeah, if she hits all 3 characters with it, Johnny, it's glorious. And thoughts on metaphor combat? I like it. It's not too bad. It's like the overworld combat reminds me a lot of Hyperdimension Neptunia games where weak enemies just instantly die, which is amazing. It's a really good time save. And then the actual combat itself is just a lot like Persona. So I'm okay with it. But AoE, it's going to be a while. Really? Really?
So you've no objections?
Zella's broken. Depends on the version of the game. Depends on the version of the game. Zella's broken on a couple of versions, and on other versions, he's actually not that broken. Yeah, sure, we're brother in arms. Why not? You gonna bed? No worries then. Good night, buddy. I hope you get a nice, good sleep.
I'll do my best to deserve
I think it's
that.
annoying chat, but there's a delay from the time you type in chat and when it pops on his screen.
Onward.
Yeah, so I don't know how bad the delay is, but when you type in YouTube, normally I would see it instantly in chat, but because I'm using the OBS multi-chat, where it combines the multiple chats into one, there is a little added delay. It's not a lot, like maybe a couple of seconds. But then obviously when I see it and talk to it, that's not when you hear it. There is a stream delay as well. So it's like realistically, when you say something and I respond to it, you might hear my response like a minute or 2 later, just because of all the different delays stacking, basically. It's like streams are never real time. It's not like having a phone call.
Did you feel that just now?
And I'm also not reading the very bottom of chat with Lady Smashies. I'm sort of reading the middle.
Now that I think about it.
I played no part in that. Doyle twisted your arm. Wait, was it all Doyle's idea?
Followed not long after?
I say twisting my arm, I mean he said you want to go to the casino. Oh my god.
Wait.
See, and me and Gemma just got the taxi as well back home. We were just going to go in, get a pizza and go bed. Because obviously we'd been at the pub all night, hadn't we? But yeah, so I blame you guys.
Hey, where are we?
We're on normal, Stephen. We're on normal.
Surprising indeed. Somehow you find yourself here.
It got annoying instead hard later on your run?
I thought their kind long extinct.
Hmm.
Do they yet take refuge in the Elden Sanctum?
Hey, You gonna talk to me or just
Why did it get annoying? Was it just like difficulty or?
Admittedly sooner than I'd expected. Remarkably, another has awakened.
It's like your best bet, Kachi, is when you type something in, just look at how long it takes for you to like type that in, and then how long it takes for you to see it pop up on screen. That's how you can tell how long the delay is.
Original form of magic.
It was a fun weekend. Leeds has a casino. Just saying. I know you say that every time. It's like you've become a gambling addict.
More or less. Consider this. As an elder,
on hard, enemies get an extra turn. Ooh. So it's a good job I didn't play on hard then. On hard, it's a good job I didn't play on hard then. We're gonna do our first playthrough with just normal. We're gonna get to enjoy it. We're gonna take our time and have some fun. Which I think is fair, right?
The virtues within are passed down as heroic tales. Your companion too had his eyes open to his.
He is a gambling addict. It really seems like it now, doesn't it?
Hey, hold on a second. Who even are
It's like, I do not advocate for anyone to go a casino.
you? Mess with him, you're gonna
Do
have
not
to
go a
around me.
casino if you do not have money that you don't mind just burning. Never, ever, ever hope for a win.
Didn't always.
If you ever go a casino, just expect to lose it all. The house always wins. You're never going to be up.
Right.
It's like, once you get that one big win, you're going to keep going back and back and back, and eventually you lose it all.
The mystical fairy.
Yeah, gambling in games is fine. Just in real life, it's horrible.
The virtue of the mage.
You never ever want to get an addiction to gambling. It destroys everybody's life. No, you beat the house once, Dal. You beat the house once.
I won't lead you astray. That's
It's
the whole
like,
reason
if
I'm
you
here.
ever go again, it doesn't mean you're going to win. Like, you might have won semi-decent before, but you might lose even more next time you go.
Hey, wasn't that?
Let's not forget Ruby, the 20 quid wonder. So, last time we went, Dal, Ruby was not a £20 wonder. He lost astronomically. That 20 quid lasted him like 4 hands.
As an example, your other
He just kept on and on and on losing.
He seems to have some training.
But that's just the way it is sometimes at casinos. That's why I will never advocate for people to go.
Yet if you so desire it,
Go in the mines, you just save scum. Exactly. And you can't save scum real life.
You mean Rias could use this power too?
Yeah, but that was planned for.
no. Perhaps it is.
Like, that was a planned for situation that had had months of saving.
If you seek answers, then go and claim them.
Still would have been cool if it landed, but obviously it didn't.
This right here.
So it's one of them. Alright, what are we doing? You as your own chart, you'll use these charts in the assigning of archetypes. Is this like a persona? Is this like the persona system? Where we can like combine stuff?
This here.
In a new archetype, select someone here and studying its power. The Magla is source formality, but simply drawing from the Magla within yourself will put too heavy a burden on you. You need to gather a match from your battles and other sources. Okay. Each character can study archetypes contained throughout the story by selecting the corresponding icon. You can use main menu to change the channel archetype. Okay.
Now then.
So what are we choosing? We have Seeker. Oh wait, that's what Fingy has, isn't it? We have Warrior and we have Seeker. I feel like we need Mage. I feel like we should get Mage. We don't have a Mage yet. Yeah, Mage is the one that we don't have. So we're going to study a Mage. Then again, his strength is so high. His strength is so high. He needs to be Warrior.
Alright.
No, let me think about it. He's going Warrior, man. His strength is way too high. Wait, what's with the heart?
This power.
Okay, so clicking the heart did nothing for me. Yeah, we're going warrior with him.
I see.
His strength is really high, so we're going warrior.
This right here. All right.
Yep, we're going warrior with him. We're going warrior.
Sure.
I've not actually played Nocturne. I've not played any SMT game. Much my idiot self trying to say it's coming Grandia 3, where you just lose, not win to progress the story. Must choose someone take skills from the others. Okay, yeah.
What did you see?
Once you go mage, you never go back. I will definitely create a mage, but for him, like for Greer specifically, he's going warrior just because his strength is so ridiculously high. Like he is definitely staying as a warrior. So Stroll needs to get rank 3 friendship. Seeker rank 20 is a requirement? Dude, that must be so broken. That has to be so broken. Okay, Stroll. What are his stats? His strength's pretty good as well, though. I really want a mage, but then again, no. If I go mage there, his magic does become better. So, yeah, we're going mage with him.
This right here. All right.
We're going mage with him.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Go do an all strength build. You won't regret it. Maybe later. Right now, I like magic. Magic's pretty strong. He doesn't know. I don't know what, Raw. What don't I know?
Yeah.
No spoilers, though. No spoilers. I don't want any spoilers.
A new power to wield.
So if it's a spoiler you're on about, please no. Alright, so we've got all 3 classes now. By talking to more in academia, studying archetypes, you will be able to unlock and then use new archetypes. You can gain useful strategic knowledge by attending Moore's lectures or by reading books from the surrounding bookshelves. Okay, some functions may are now available, such as changing your archetype. Archetypes are being studied in academia can be swapped in town or dungeons. Okay. So I can swap them whenever. Sweet. Show the kitty.
This cat, you see.
Yeah, we'll just stroke the cat, man. Give you guys your love. Oh, we got loot for that as well.
That's a good boy.
I know how much you all love cats, so I'll stroke the cat. I will stroke the cat for you. Right, let's make a save. Right. Okay. Okay. That's a class dependent for the most part. Oh, okay. Like leaning to your 1 spells like 5. Ah, got you. Well, everybody. Well. I am afraid to say this is where we are going to be ending things, though. It's like, I hope you guys have enjoyed, especially on YouTube. I hope things have gone pretty well, hopefully. Same with Twitter and TikTok we turned off because the vertical broke. Yeah, same with Twitter. I hope everybody has had fun. I am very, very sorry for the 30-40 minutes of problems at the start of stream. Obviously, streaming to multiple different sites all at once on a beta plugin, we're gonna have a couple of issues, but thankfully they are now all sorted. So hopefully it doesn't happen again, but we'll see, right? Yeah, congrats on a mostly successful stream. Thank you, Anir. That is like the best way ever of putting it, really, isn't it? Now, for those of you who are on Twitch, we will be doing a raid. For those of you on YouTube, don't worry about it. We can't really do it on YouTube. So we will have a raid over on Twitch. But yeah, so if you are not in the Discord server, definitely join the Discord server. It's linked down below. It's linked on every video. Twitch, you can do !Discord. Discord is the place to be to learn the stream schedule. We are going to be doing more streams across everywhere. Okay. We are going to be installing. We are going to be doing streams everywhere from this point forward. So get hype, people. There's going to be a lot more content coming your way. Until next time, though, everybody, I want to thank everybody for coming and hanging out. I hope you've had a blast. I know I certainly have. And I will see you all later. Good night, everybody.